With me here is Playoff Beard and Naked Green. Thank you for coming onto the show. And
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hello. Awesome.
Great. It's a good day today, isn't it?
What are we doing?
Well, we're doing things like, streaming, telling you guys some news. We got a new skin to be revealed and some King of the Hill matches from East Asia. So pretty exciting. And to top it all off, it rained yesterday in California.
Thunder.
I know, it was crazy.
It doesn't happen. I know that's not unusual for a lot of you, but it doesn't happen
I didn't know
here.
there was water coming from the sky. It was kind of weird.
All right.
I was a little bit concerned on the drive home.
So as Zken says, we have the next hero skin reveal. We're going to show you the tier 2 or the tier 1 art and in-game footage, as well as we might have a sneak peek of the tier 2 if Naked Green is feeling particularly generous. We have East Asia King of the Hill battles. I'm really excited to see this. We haven't shown this before. We have a bit of news or a little bit of clarification on the wolf that some of you have seen. So we'll come back to that later in the stream. Ice giveaways, of course, and some viewer games. As a matter of fact, we're going to do viewer games earlier in the stream than usual because we want to let it get at least a little bit closer to morning in Japan, Korea, etc. So that some of those viewers, if they want to get up super early, have breakfast with Vainglory, will be able to see some of those games played.
Most definitely.
I guess we should do news real quick.
Okay, we have some news.
All right, so first off with news, ESL kicked off the first official Vainglory Cup Series, kicked off on Friday. The next one is Sunday.
So pretty soon.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in on Sunday to this channel, and you'll be able to see the next set of matches all the way through the brackets. Really, really fun. Some amazing comebacks, some really fun this kind of subplots and storylines. How long could a North American team last? Redemption, leaving Team Red and going to another team that performed very well in the tournament. We'll wait and maybe even show you a little bit of footage from the grand finale. And I'll also put in chat the link if you missed the games and want to watch all of the matches that were broadcasted. This is where to see ESL on demand matches right there.
Sounds super fancy. It's like a whole television show or something.
I know.
Like ESL on demand.
That's right. So I think we might even show a little bit of footage of that. But real quick, we want to welcome all of the new players from Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau. Welcome to Vainglory. It has been, you've had to wait a little bit longer, so we're so grateful that you're here. Thank you for playing the game, and can't wait for a meta to form there and for the players to have a little bit more time to gain more experience. But it's been all over the newspapers and really every media, print and electronic, in those parts of the world. So
super cool.
Yeah, it's yet another milestone for the game. We're really excited about it. I can't read that at all, so I hope it says something positive, but welcome to all the players in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau. And of course, we are opening an office in Singapore, and our head of Asia Pacific will help make sure that East Asia and Southeast Asia regions in particular are getting the love and respect they deserve, and their feedback is being heard.
Most definitely.
One last little note. We did have a tiny non-mandatory update of the game.
It had so many features in it.
Yeah, this was mostly just because we had to do a text change to support the launch in Taiwan and Macau and Hong Kong. So it wasn't a real update like with the new hero or anything. But I'm told that if you do go and update to whatever it is, 1.4.1359 or whatever it is, that it will, you're half on screen and half off. You're like a Batman character. No, I just want to make sure that they can see you. If you do update, I'm told that at least on iOS, you will get your settings back. So if you want to turn pinch to zoom back on but can't to look at the skins, you'll be able to. If you want to change your in-game chat notification settings, or if you want to toggle any of the other things, there's a lot of things in settings. You just go to settings on your device, find Vainglory, which is because it's V, it's all the way down at the bottom, and you can adjust your settings. So one reason to go get this kind of update that doesn't really have anything in it is to get your settings back. Next update, we're working very, very hard on the next full, real update, which is going to have more skins, more awesome, and we're going to get that out as fast as we can.
It'll be great.
So before we move on, I think we're going to do viewer games off the bat along with Ice. But we did want to show, for anyone who may have missed it or isn't familiar with ESL yet, we want to show you the second half of the grand finale match.
Pretty great.
Between Red 2 and Unknown.
Mm-hmm. And just before that, keep in mind we're playing viewer matches on Europe today, so if you want to play, add ZeekandEU, and I think it's going to be
PlayoffBeard_EU.
It's going to be me, PlayoffBeard, and Naked Green fighting against the viewers, so
Naked
it'll be a 3v3.
Yeah, so if you are in Europe and you want to represent and take down some devs today, make sure you have added ZeekandEU.
Capital Z, capital E, capital U.
He's going to pick people randomly that he sees online, and we'll get in some games today for sure. Try to take us down. Should be a lot of fun today.
Oh, yeah.
Skin reveal, if you're just joining us, skin reveal upcoming. We'll show it more than once for anyone who joins us late. But first, sit back, relax, and watch just, what is it, about 10 minutes or less?
It's like 5. It's pretty fast.
Maybe 5 minutes of this grand finale match between Team Unknown and Red 2. Just really, really fun, and a sample of what you can watch on ESL on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yep. Bye-bye. A little bit of upfront burst, but he is just going like a tank Ringo, which will not work later.
But 17 minutes into the match, we are past the prime of Tension Bow, but they get caught face checking. Redemption makes a horrible mistake, and he gets caught out. This is terrible for Unknown. You cannot have your sniper face checking a brush in this situation, opening the door for a Kraken, so everything looks so good. Vox much stronger late game than Ringo. You see Vox is able to 1v3 in some situations, especially with that with this build in particular, but now it all kind of starts to fall apart. What you see in these high elo games, one mistake can make all the difference. You have a sniper face check the brush and it starts to fall apart.
Most definitely, and right there you see, even though Red picked off Redemption still might be able to hold on to this fight, because they have to push in with the Kraken, and getting the resonance bounce off of Kraken makes it pretty hard for Red to actually push in on this.
That's a very good point, something perhaps we even need to look at. So now if Unknown can survive this fight, they're going to get the gold from killing Kraken. That's 500 gold, and they'll be able to regroup. They just, obviously, if they lose these Vayne turrets, they're in very deep trouble. Here comes the Dragon Breath. There's a Yummy Catnap Frenzy. It goes out, but it's reflex block. Now turning on the team. There goes one member of Red. Yummy Catnap Frenzy the other way on Redemption. He's temporarily out of the fight. Rafe is getting taken down by the Koshka, but she's forced to regroup. She turns on the enemy Koshka now, whereas Rafe is trying to escape, but he goes down, but they have to turn on Kraken at some point. Otherwise, both of these turrets will go down. One more shot, and that's a terrible break. A terrible break there for Unknown. Not able to take down Kraken before the second Vayne Crystal falls. Now they're in trouble for backdoors, and there's very little they can do without being deeply exposed to this game ending.
One thing I gotta say, look at all these scout traps. There's scout traps everywhere for Team Red. They're literally just littering across the middle of the map. But this is a really good chance for Team Unknown to come back in the game. If they do manage to get a good fight, they can end the game in one push.
If you're wondering what this is from all the tweets going out or the things on Twitter, Vainglory 3v3 MOBA, 100% cross-platform mobile. It's entirely mobile. It is in your Apple App Store, a free download, and it is an Android closed beta. Go to the Super Evil blog if you want to get in. It's very easy to get in the Android beta now.
Most definitely. I'm actually wondering what's going to happen at the end of this game, because right now Team Red is a little bit hesitant to push out. They have been sort of losing fights against Team Unknown. So right now, if Team Unknown gets a good fight, they can win the game.
So what does a good fight look like? What does an initiation of a good fight for Unknown look like in this situation?
I imagine they're winning just head-on brawls. So because Ringo doesn't have too much damage yet, if Unknown just literally runs into Team Red 3-on-3, they should win the fight.
So we're not seeing anything, out of the ordinary. We're not seeing Team Red sell items for, say, 3 pairs of boots and try for a backdoor. They're gonna play this out, and we're gonna have a team fight here that will determine the outcome. Will a Yummy Catnip Frenzy start this fight? That's what I'm looking for. A Spitfire goes out. We see the poke. We see the harass. Koshka is on fire for Team Red. This is a nice start for Unknown. And we will see, can anyone get a Yummy Catnip Frenzy off on the enemy carry to start the team fight on their terms?
I actually think going in with Yummy Catnip Frenzy is the wrong choice here. If you use a Yummy Catnip Frenzy, it's most likely going to be crucibled by someone on the team. There's like 4 of them floating around this game. So I don't expect that to be an initiation. I expect it to be one team just face checks into a bush eventually.
All right, so at this level of skill, very good point by Z-Kent, you know, you see even with the small amount of time, they can still reflex block and prevent the ultimate from locking down the enemy team member. You got to be fast on those reflexes. You can't mess it up. There's a Pouncy Fun. Will the Scarf get caught out? You cannot get split in this situation. You absolutely cannot. And Red cannot group together because that will allow Vox to do a lot more damage. Yummy Catnip Frenzy comes out on Cream, but everyone's starting to melt down. The reflex boxes fire. Yummy Catnip Frenzy again is blocked. Wraith trying to put on damage. We see the first member go down. The second member of Red goes down, and Unknown is going to win this fight. Unknown is going to win this fight.
And like I said, 3v3 head-on brawl, Unknown will 100% win. Ringo literally has no damage right now. He has a Surface Mask, he has a Tension Bow versus the Bone Saw, the Tension Bow on Redemption, and that is going to make him just do more damage. He's shredding through the armor. He is doing more damage as Vox just because he gets the Resonance procs too. And he's just more useful than Ringo at this point.
So even though in the late game it's that kind of quintessential Eve alternating current Crystal Vox that really does the most damage, this Weapon Vox much more is kind of a 1v1 isolation target build, but the late game Vox is much stronger than Ringo. We're able to see, so now we're going to see, can they close it out?
I think it's over.
Is this over? My goodness, it looks like it may be. It is going to be too late here for Koshka to do anything about this. So Unknown, the comeback kids, taking out both red teams, and a fantastic finish here. Team Unknown, they've beaten Red in competitive play before, but you have
a little bit of upfront burst, but he is just going like a tank Ringo, which will not work later. Alrighty, we are back.
Wow, so, GG.
Pretty amazing right there,
Congratulations, right? Team Unknown. Go back and watch the rest of the matches that we broadcasted. They had one comeback after another.
It was very impressive.
Yeah, and for matches at such high elo to turn like this and to have so many comebacks, that was maybe the biggest surprise for me.
Most definitely.
Is how Unknown time and time again was able to figure out how to get themselves back in games when they were down down 10 kills, 12 kills. So some really incredible performances, a lot of fun, and I think we're going to do some viewer games.
But yeah, like Red was definitely, the Red teams were definitely the favorites going into the tournament.
Yes.
And Unknown coming out of nowhere and just destroying them. Fantastic. Like, their early game's pretty rough, but once they get to that mid-late game, they are on point.
And Unknown, believe me, we know. We watch some of the VGL. Unknown has had their moments against the best of Europe before, but Red, definitely the favorites, fielding 2 very strong teams, able to take out Team Collab, the all-star team that had Shin Kaigen and Fuji and Iraqi Zoro, Gabe Vizel, and Lost Boy Toph in it. They were able to take out the traditional Team Nemesis, and we thought that Red, with 2 bites at the apple, with 2 teams heading into the semis, would be able to take it home, but it was Team Unknown. Really fun. And all right, so now we're gonna face some people in Europe, and something flew in my eye. All right, so are we try-harding? What are we doing here? We have EU lag.
We'll do our best.
I'm a little scared.
We'll do our best. What do you want to play? Lane, jungle? We gotta show off our stuff.
We're gonna show off our stuff?
Or we're gonna try to.
I was thinking about doing a Koshka and Lane until 6, but let's not overcomplicate it. I can do a Koshka, I can do a Jewel, I can do an Arden.
Whatever you want.
All right.
How about you, Naked Green? What do you want to play? Go for it. I'll play Arden. Why not?
All right.
Arden sounds fun.
Who do you want with you?
Whatever you want to do.
You tell me. You're
I'll
the
protect
boss.
You can play Koshka, you can play Jewel.
All right. I don't.
All right, Nick, you gotta lock in.
All right, we'll try it.
We're waiting for you.
I want to do the skin. Maybe if we get another shot, I'll do a Jewel.
All right, we're up against a Taka, a Catherine, and a Vox, so this should be pretty good. I'm expecting. So we should probably invade pretty early on since we are likely to be stronger at level 1.
All right, we do still have hero skin reveal coming up, After this match, there's going to be ice, and maybe we'll get into some of the stuff that people are screaming about in chat. So hang tight, enjoy this game, or if you're in it, try to represent. I have no idea what skill tiers you picked. I have no idea what we're in for here.
It was a good mix. All right, I'm going Iron Guard.
There's the EU lag right away.
Let's test.
All right, we'll deal with that. We'll do our best.
All right, I am ready. Do you think we should invade level 1? I think we're stronger at level 1.
Who are we fighting? Vox, a Taka? Absolutely.
Yep.
I will eat Taka's lunch, level 1.
Most definitely. And
I went Crystal because I'm on a one-man mission to get the Tanksha out of the meta.
It's all about assassins,
especially
right?
with this stupid scarf right now that's everywhere. I'm going to just melt his face with Crystal Birth's assassin Kashka.
All right. Oh, I found them. Oh, this is.
We're missing our Ringo.
We're missing one.
We're missing our Ringo.
It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We totally fought them off. Oh, hey, Catherine, what's up?
All right, let's just
go do our thing. You can go back in.
I'm not used to
we are in California. We are spoiled now playing 60 frames per second, no lag, and then when we switch servers, it is a bit of a wake-up call. We certainly feel for Team Nemesis, for Gangstars, for all the North American teams trying to compete in this EU Cup, where all the EU teams are on home turf in ESL this time around. Definitely creates an uphill battle. All right.
Alrighty, gonna pull the camps together, give us a little bit faster clear time. So you want to kill a battlement first because you want to make sure that they're going faster.
I want to do what I want.
Nah, it's all about efficiency.
All right, fine.
You gotta be efficient, Evan. Alright, right here. We can probably go back to the their bottom left camp because it's like you got a sponsor and we might be able to fight them for it.
I like fighting.
Nothing comes between me and my children.
Yep, it's up. Let's take it. Quick. Before they get here.
I did it.
Hurry.
Pounce.
Let's do it. Yeah. No, kill it. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Run. Did you not get it?
I don't think I got it because I couldn't
I'm gonna punch
make
this guy.
the buttons work.
Alright, let's just take this stuff. It's okay. It was still worth because we were able to take one of their minions away.
Hey everybody, if you joined us late, we are going to have a skin reveal coming up very soon, and we'll show it throughout the broadcast. We are going to have ice after this match, and we're playing viewer games in EU region, as well as we have coming up, we're going to backload it in the show so that maybe some people will wake up in Korea and Japan. But we're going to have East Asia, King of the Hill. Really fun to see the meta in the different regions. I believe this time, I believe it's all Korean teams. I think the Japanese teams were kind of like, you know what, let them have their moment, and we'll do some more practice. Haven't been out that long, and I hope we see some Japanese teams in the future.
Get over here.
But I believe this first time is all Korean teams, but certainly
we did it.
Teams from other parts of the region are welcome in the future.
We're all good, I think.
Maybe some...
Run. Oh no! Gosh, go down.
I just died.
Alright, pretty good damage there. I'm taking some serious hits, but we'll be fine right here, I think.
Chief Matt, you're right. Maybe I should have busted out my Grandpa Arden. Maybe I should have. That was a good time on the Southeast Asia stream. Battleman, thank you for the congratulations on the Rangers winning Game 7 in overtime. There is two sides of that, though. As happy as I am, it also means that because of my promise to Ready Player One, that I cannot shave for longer now, and I look like a hobo.
Congratulations.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, you remember? I'm gonna date myself. Anyone old enough out there to remember Zoolander? I'm like right out.
I think most people have watched Zoolander. It's a pretty great movie.
I'm right out of Derelict right now. I have this nasty like neck beard thing that is like a creature on my face, and I feel like I look really gross. So. I would appreciate if you could all go on Twitter and tell Ready Player One that she should let me out of my commitment, or I'm going to have to wait until the Rangers win the Stanley Cup before I can shave.
Did you willingly get into this commitment?
I do this on stream. Like, people try to get me to agree to stuff, and then I do because I'm on stream, and I don't think it through, and now I got myself in a bit of a pickle.
Just say no, Evan. Just say no.
It's
You're
like,
gonna have to.
It's like, you know, we keep it kind of fast and loose here at Super Evil, but we do have like important meetings sometimes, and looking like a hobo in those meetings is not always the smartest thing in the world. But yeah. That's why I was so happy when someone tweeted that picture where it was like Sugar Venom, but it said Playoff Beard underneath, because that's a better look for me right now. I'll tell you that much.
All right, I'm gonna do some weapon on Arden, because why not? I like punching people hard. It'll be fun.
I see a question there. I don't know if Sugar Venom is on the other side right now. In Arden's lore, it said that Arden had a full suit, but he didn't quite get it all on when the Stormguard showed up. Can they see the full suit at some point? Certainly possible, certainly possible. I think some people saw my tweet when I said that I saw the Arden skin on Chainsaw's computer for the first time, and it is unreal. So I'm really excited for that one, and you know, I won't say anything more about that, but once that one is revealed, people can tell us what they think. We definitely have a skin reveal later today.
Let's kill them. Punching them. He punched them. Okay. I don't think we can get any more. Let's go take their camps.
I like taking the camps.
Yes, it's heavy.
Did we do the skin reveal? We have not done the skin reveal because
they have no camps. Let's go get gold mine.
We knew you weren't here yet, so we waited. What happened to the Playoff Cat Koshka skin? I don't know that we will ever see that, but you can keep the dream alive. You can keep the dream alive. So I'm going to save a Twirly Death here. Just for the last second to make sure we get that.
Got it.
Do you want to take?
No, we're fine. Just run. We good. Alright. Fantastic. I want one of these camps. I need to heal up a little bit. I'm taking quite a bit of damage.
Oh, I should totally pounce this gun right now. I should totally steal it.
That's called being a scumbag, and we don't really like that around here.
Is that what it's called?
That's called being a scumbag.
Oh my.
Yep.
Alright, I will twirl on all of these jungle guys right here.
So many jungle guys.
What did they ever do to us?
I don't know.
That's what I have to say.
They were stealing our gold.
Maybe one day Sugar Venom can write the lore of the jungle monsters, because it's just kind of like we just show up and we just kind of beat their faces, and it seems a little rude on our part.
Yeah. Alright, I got my Storm Guard. They dropped a flare on me. I think our camp's spawning pretty soon. I don't actually know when.
When will Tier 2 skins release? I cannot say anything definitive right now, but let me say it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me if in the next real update, next major update, you see some Tier 1s and some Tier 2s. Hey, Taco, Wild Taco.
I'm coming.
I want out of this. No, I don't.
Punch. Yeah. Fight him. Fight him. Fight. I'm fighting.
I can't.
Well, I can.
And I'm coming back in. Oh! How did that happen? He was a carcass. Oh, come on. He was a dead carcass already.
Let's get
I
out
didn't
here.
realize that the wait for it second half could go off after he was a dead carcass.
Yes.
That really is wait for it.
That is a thing.
That gives a new meaning to wait for it right there. I killed him, and then he killed me with the second half of wait for it.
How epic. Alright, so we're doing okay right now. I think we're 4-2.
Why does Arden want a Stormguard banner? Hey, there's some good reasons to want Stormguard banner. Stay tuned. All right.
I mean, Arden doesn't relate to Stormguard, so it's a little bit questionable.
All right. Let's see. I should be putting down more scout traps. I love it when Akashka puts down a lot of scout traps, and then you can do all sorts of crazy pounces over walls and stuff.
Or you can just use flares. He's super fun to use flares.
Flare for that?
I think you can use a flare for that.
Grandpa Arden don't need no flare. Put this
If
right
he moves
there.
up, I'm gonna jump on him, but I don't think he's doing it.
I don't think so either. I think he took off.
I'm gonna have to protect our gold mine pretty soon. They're jumping on it. Oh, no. I'm gonna jump on her. Aha!
Alright, you're gonna stick around. Kathy. We're gonna make sure she dies.
I'm running.
I'm gonna die too. Oh, Tucker got me.
Fox! I'm running for Fox!
You're okay, you're a Kashka.
Oh, he's got Sonic Zoom now, and he's got Xretsu. I'm scared.
You're totally
Okay.
fine.
I'm scared.
Don't even worry about it.
Getting carried by Naked Green in this game.
As always.
Oh, yeah.
She is our team carry.
I think most of you know Naked Green for, part of the Super Evil team, but then also she broadcasts on twitch.tv. Is it twitch.tv/nakedgreen?
It is.
All right, you should totally check it out. They just did this super fun thing between, I'm just going to make sure I get a good item here, do a thing that's smart for my face. All right, so they were doing this Team Exceptions versus Team Naked Green. That was super, super fun. Are you doing that again in June?
We are going to be doing it again in June.
Can you tell people who don't know about it, like what that was and like how it worked and how they might get involved if they want?
Sure. We had tryouts for 2 weeks in the month of May. Going into June, we're going to be doing it month-long tryouts. I would happily invite any other streamers that want to get involved to get a hold of me, reach out to me, and let me know they want to join. And then we will have a bracket system, like a competition, for the month of June.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
The lag, like flying around with
I'm
the
in a
lag.
bad place.
Oh my god! I'm in an even worse place now, and I'm gonna
no.
go like this, and I'm gonna die real good. Okay.
Die real good.
Excellent. So yeah, so
Are you gonna be okay? Okay.
it's been this really fun thing where
I don't know
it's
if I'm
like
gonna be okay.
viewers like doing tryouts to be on Team Naked Green or be on Team Exceptions, and they want to get a lot more broadcasters involved. But so check out their broadcasts, and I'm sure you'll find more information. They have like it's like underground fight club for Vainglory on stream. It's
Yes.
really fun. So
It's
check
gonna be
that
so
out.
awesome.
Yeah, so that's good times.
Alrighty, so things are going okay for us. Not doing too well anymore, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, sorry you were hearing the tapping. It's because I moved the mic so that you could hear Naked Green. Yeah, I just moved it away.
Evan does some furious tapping. It's
I
pretty
do. I
epic.
tap really...
No, I tap really loud as well.
He taps
Alright, good.
aggressively. Alright, what's the plan? We're gonna sneak up on him, get some kills.
We haven't really
Still good.
been...
It's 5-5.
We haven't really been thinking about what we're doing in this match, which might be the first problem.
Nah, totally
It's
fine.
kind of like I'm thinking more about what people are typing in chat. So
It's okay, we'll get him eventually.
Exceptions, I totally agree. Let's do that.
And today, don't forget, today someone will be inducted into the One Ice
I think
Guild.
they're in that bush. Maybe? No, maybe not.
That One Ice Guild, at
gonna
any
take their gold
time,
mine.
they
Let's do it,
can
let's do it.
challenge a reigning king of the hill, or really whoever they want, to a match on the dev stream. So, oh, you caught a wild Taka.
I did.
So this didn't work out so well for us. I don't know why you did that.
Well, we got the gold mine, so it was super worth it. I think that was worth it.
You think it was worth?
Yeah, we got
He's calling-
510 gold.
He's calling Worth on the...
I'm pretty sure that was worth.
On 3 deaths? All right.
No, it's 2 deaths. I was okay.
Oh, you were okay.
I totally survived.
So basically, you put us in a horrible situation and then pieced out. Is that what it was?
Nah, we got the gold mine. It was 100% worth. You got no idea.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't an ace,
Super worth.
if it wasn't an ace, I guess it is work. Soon to be deleted 17, I hope you don't get deleted, is asking if you could explain the difference between cooldown reduction, like the 40% CDR in League, and Vainglory, which has cooldown acceleration.
So quantum acceleration works basically. If you have 100% quantum acceleration, your skills will. Oh,
dear
1 second,
Lord.
a fight is happening. I'm seeing a save this play off your fellow. But quantum acceleration works. If you have 100%, it's 50% faster. It's as if you had 50% cooldown reduction. However, if you have 200%, it's like having 75% because after you get to 100%, it's like 100% will do half of that.
Are you just saying numbers?
I am.
Like, I literally think he's just saying random numbers out loud right now.
Well, that's how it works.
At least you called it
And now you know.
Maybe if Surprise Birthday is listening, he can come in and give us a surprise birthday version. That's not a 400 of the 200.
it's
It's
very
really a
difficult.
100 of the 700. Thank you, Mr. Deleted, for your question.
Exactly. All right.
What's the plan here now?
Let's test these
We
up
kill them all
Do you
and
see
win
them
the
down
game.
here?
I
No?
do. So I'm pushing. So watch, they're gonna. You should hit that turret. You should totally hit that turret. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Oh, I'm catching this Vox. I got the Vox, guys.
Do you really have the box?
We should totally kill him. We totally killed them.
Oh no.
Freaking.
between me and my children.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
boy,
build
oh,
some
boy,
shield.
Oh boy.
We are
He
not.
was just waiting in that bush.
We are not
You're
doing
not-
the
you're not
representing
gonna
of which you
get
spoke,
out of there.
especially me.
No, especially.
Enemy is unbeatable.
Oh, I died.
Kill.
This is
Yes, he
unfortunate.
did.
Such a
I have a
tragedy.
couple scout traps there. Maybe he'll get caught up.
Maybe.
There it is. There. Oh,
He's ace. You got this stuff. Who was the skin? You haven't missed the skin. So congratulate yourself on being here just in time.
To not see the skin quite yet.
To not see the skin quite yet, but you will get to see the skin. And I see that punk, but I couldn't kill him.
Hey, we got another kill.
Hey, they shouldn't have let that happen.
Do you see how worth that was?
They shouldn't have let that happen.
Do you feel the worth?
That's some poor neck-bearded play right there out of them.
I'm feeling a lot of worth right there.
That's one of us.
I feel like garbage on this server. I do not know how Nemesis and Gangstars did it in the ESL. Wow. All right, we'll do our best here.
They used the Kraken killer. Let's just chill. We can kill it. Back off. Back off. We'll kill it when it comes to us.
I love Zekent's positivity when someone takes Kraken. He's like, this is just free 500
so
gold.
Free.
It's just free 500 gold.
Do you feel the free 500 gold right here? Look at this. This is so free.
This turret's gonna go down fast.
We didn't want this
they're not here.
Anyway.
Oh my god, I just totally deathed on nothing.
They're here.
You see, we didn't want this turret anyway. Watch out for the wait for it. It might be used.
It's been used on me over and over. Oh my god, I cannot make the things work right now. This is hard on this server.
It is very hard.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's kiting me. I don't like this when he kites my face.
Oh, you guys are all dead. My friends have all died. This is tragic.
I don't know what I can...
Where's that positivity now?
It's okay. I got this. I will kill the Kraken myself.
Okay.
I don't want to lose on the stream. Can you repeat the revealed skins? I just did.
Nothing comes.
Because we haven't revealed them. Alright, that's coming up soon. They should totally give up. Because we can take away their heroes.
Wow.
I could just assert the server right now, and then it wouldn't go down as a loss. I could just,
It won't anyways.
Oh, he reflex blocked, but this is
Wait,
crazy.
we can kill them all.
This crazy
Get
lag.
Get them. All right.
I'm like just flying all over the place. Yes. I don't know if I was flying around on other people's screens, but it's like he reflex blocked my ult, but then I just slingshotted through the sky.
You're playing Koshka. Of course you're flying around everyone's screen.
No, it's not like I do on the
That's
NA
kind
server.
of how Koshka works.
Oh my god.
We should be pushing.
I'm here.
I don't know where Evan just wandered off into the middle of nowhere.
I'm deeply distracted.
He went places.
And playing horribly.
Are you gonna tank it?
You should not play like I am right now.
Alright, we got this.
Yep.
Taco's coming up. It's okay, I got this reflex block thing, and I'm totally dead.
Otherwise known as Vanguard?
No, I had both.
You had both.
I totally have a reflex block.
So how are you still dead?
So that was because of a bug in the system, of course.
That's the reason.
The server decided
Blame
that
the bug.
I needed to die.
I should use that excuse more often. Scout trap.
I would call it a pretty solid excuse.
I think the best part of my performance is this. Oh my gosh, your face is gonna melt. Is this Candy Turtle Koshka skin is looking lovely today.
My friends are all dead again.
I'm not dead.
Oh, you're okay. I'm dead. Your friends are all dead now.
I'm not small. I'm just sitting down.
Oh no. Alright.
That was Petal.
It's time for our great comeback.
Yeah, we gotta do our Team Unknown right here.
Yes.
Otherwise known as playing less poisons.
Also a thing.
Oh my gosh, I cannot even tell where I am right now. I'm just gonna leave because I'm sad. Oh my goodness.
Alright, I'm gonna buy some more health.
That sounds like a better idea.
Is my liquid cooler busted again?
I couldn't get away with the weapon art in this game. I tried.
How's the video contest going? Really good. I honestly don't remember what date it closes. I think it's in 2 days. The contest period closes. So get any last entries in now. All you have to do, talk to the camera, tell us why you play Vainglory.
They're totally gonna be
deeply afraid.
Kraken's up. Let's kill Kraken.
I know. I'm afraid.
No, we're gonna kill it. Don't worry.
I always feel so.
Oh god, they're here.
We're not
Oh, not the things! Half an hour. Oh, good melt. I like the melt.
Yeah, see, we got this.
Melty, melty, melty.
Now we have to
Oh,
watch out for the
Oh.
Taka. I'm going on
The
Taka.
whole time.
I'm on Taka.
Yeah.
I'm on Taka. Get him. Get him.
Yeah.
Finish off the Catherine.
You think you got it?
Yeah, kill the Cathy.
Watch out for the shield. Wait for it to break. Wait
I
for
don't want
it.
to get hit by Helga.
Alright. I'm gonna shield you.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
scared.
I shielded
no,
me.
Scout traps everywhere.
They're
I'm going in.
everywhere.
Helga!
Alright, let's get cracking.
I have no
Die.
life, and it's not an ace.
Oh, it's not
not
an
an ace.
Oh.
Why did someone have to respawn? That was so rude.
Why
Hot
gotta
comb by
respawn?
Ukrainian
Come on.
leader of gangster. There's Sugar Venom. Fantastic.
See, we got this game
We
in the
missed
bag.
you.
Here.
We got this game. No problem whatsoever.
That is a lie.
I think so too. I think it's a definite problem.
That is a dirty, dirty lie.
You guys need to have more faith.
I got
You just
half,
gotta believe.
I got half an infusion left,
I'm pretty
alright?
sure we got this game in the bag. No doubt.
It was delightful listening to us in the shower. That's a
What?
curious comment there.
Alright. Here we go. This is it.
People
This is our
listening to
time.
Naked Green in the shower.
No, I don't think it's naked green.
Nothing comes between me and my children.
I think it's playoff.
I don't know about
That's what I
that.
hear.
Not with
The
this
love,
neck here.
the smooth sayings of playoff here.
All right, Zken, come on.
Do this.
You
Gotta
gotta
make
be
sure we
our
have
you gotta be
cracking.
our leader here.
All right,
You are the parental figure.
We're gonna walk down.
You are
and
the
make sure they're
only
not doing
adult in the
cracking.
room because I'll tell you, Kashka and Ringo do not behave like adults.
Oh, we found him.
Oh.
Did you find him in a good way or a bad way?
Bad way, bad way, bad way. It's a really bad way. So bad.
I'm not
Well, we
alive
apparently are
anymore.
dead. This is tragic. But it's okay, because I'm running away.
Oh, there's the things. You know, I gotta say, I've seen a whole lot of Arden vanguarding himself in this match.
Nah.
Where are the Kashka
Who would
vanguards when
do
we
that?
need it?
Why
Where-
would you ever vanguard
Where are the
yourself?
Kashka vanguards when we need it? That's the OP thing right there.
Nah, you're silly. I don't know what you're talking
If you
about.
joined us late, after this game, we are going to reveal a skin. It's gonna be amazing. Helga doesn't like us today. Oh my gosh, more
We
Kraken.
found them in the bad way.
Mo Kraken, mo problems. I'm glad that Naked Green is nice enough to laugh at my bad humor.
I like it.
No comments.
Enemy team stole a minion.
Alright, Vox ain't here.
Minions have been
Let's go and
reset.
punch this Kraken a few times.
All right, we will do that. If they don't accompany the Kraken, then it is a free 500 gold. At least we've lasted 22 minutes. I'd take that as a Pyrrhic victory.
I call it a win.
You call it a win.
I just call it a win.
They should surrender.
This
is
isn't
what
even
I
a pure
think.
I
victory.
think
This
they
is
should
just a
surrender.
pure win.
If you want this game to
Kraken
succeed,
is so free.
Luke VG, if you want to support the game, you should just
Watch out for the
surrender
wait
at
for
this
it.
time.
Watch out for the win for it.
Oh, I want to kill this.
Got it.
See?
Yeah.
500 gold right there.
Goldie pants. All right, I want another.
Uh-oh.
I want another infusion. I want to use it, and I want to kill the humans. Oh, I caught you! That's right. No, I don't want you to
guy.
kite me. Oh, the things!
Uh-oh.
Slow
I am
moving
probably not.
projectiles.
Or, am I dead? I am
Yeah,
dead.
too bad.
It's okay, you guys got this, right?
I don't
It's
know.
a 2v2.
Did the Vox
Crack-
leave? No,
oh.
the Vox went.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, this is bad news.
Get him!
Oh, I don't like it.
He's gotta kill
I
him.
don't like it. It's Vox late game. It's a Crystal Vox late game. This is.
You just gotta kill him.
Yes!
Now you gotta kill Catherine. She has no energy.
Oh, I missed. I'm a
I
fool.
can't get her either.
I will
Oh,
catch you
oh
now.
God, it's so close.
Oh, don't merciless pursuit. I can't do it on the lag.
Oh.
I can't even reach her with the lag.
Oh, where's my first ability? Come on.
Oh, this is not going to be an ace anymore. I bet. This is so sad. I waited way too long. I'm going to kill
You still
myself
have 10
here
seconds.
too.
Yes.
Oh, we did it.
Still an ace.
Oh,
We gotta
that
protect our
was,
vein crystal.
that was some weak tea right there, but we got it.
Oh my god.
Oh my lordy face.
I don't know. Is
Oh,
anybody
man.
up? Oh, Taka's up.
Alright, now it's time to protect our vein crystal, because Taka's gonna
Your
sneak in and
team
kill it.
captured one of two
Do you think he's
minion
behind us
mines.
already?
Nah, he just
I don't know when he
Okay.
got up.
Just don't know when he got in the shower to watch the dev stream.
Go where I'm needed.
Alright.
After this game, we will be revealing a skin.
See,
It
now-
might even be a hero from this game.
Might.
You just want to hang out here.
It could be a Zkent
Let's
dev.
just wait here. Yeah.
No one considered that we might reveal a Zkent dev skin.
Alright, guys, we're gonna wait right here, and when Taka sneaks by, we're gonna kill him.
Oh,
Right.
then I
Wait
better
for it.
go to where you are.
We're waiting for it.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Sneaky Taka.
Is my liquid cooler busted again?
Very quiet.
This is not gonna work.
This is totally gonna
I
work.
don't think it's gonna work.
The thing I'm worried about is that if Taka makes it to those scout traps where we can see him, it's
Yeah.
already too late.
Alright, we're gonna hide here then.
Okay.
Behind this wall. This is like, I feel like we're in an FPS right now. We're like in a crouch.
this
First person shooter crouch.
This is a sneaking mission.
And then you just get
This is a stealth
headshotted.
mission. Don't worry.
We're gonna totally get headshotted.
Oh, we see him.
Test these upgrades.
Wait, that's Vox. Wait, where's the Taka?
This is bad.
He's been up for.
No, there's the Taka. There's the
we're
Taka.
good. We're good. We're gonna jump on him. Don't
You know
worry.
what would have been wise? To buy a flare.
Yeah, probably.
Nah.
Wait, where we're going over this one? This seems like a mistake.
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting really nervous.
Don't worry. We're gonna push this. Go push the lane out. One of you.
I'll do it.
Oh.
Oh, now they know where we are. Everything's been ruined. Kraken's up. Let's go kill.
Get off my.
That was a good plan. I enjoyed that. It didn't work.
I caught the Taka. I caught all of them.
There's so many
What
things.
is going on?
Shoot.
Oh, I melted like a
Oh, yeah.
wax candle.
Ah!
All right,
Well,
let's go to the big cam before we see the.
Look
All
at
right.
that. We never lost this game, right?
GG, everybody. We are the winners.
Alright, we're going to go back
All
here.
right, that was rude.
We can watch us lose.
Hey, we lasted a long freaking time.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't all bad.
I Silent 100.
All right.
GG.
I think this was pretty solid.
Taka.
We did a good job here. We kicked some butt.
Oh, I made it back to 7, 8, and 7. That's good because I was deeply embarrassing myself early.
I'm 2, 4, and 10. My
friends.
teammates were pretty solid.
Luke VG, Silent Hunter, or Federo, congratulations. You have the distinction of making us look like fools.
You mean
All right.
we were awesome?
Okay. All right.
All
I'm going
right.
to do a Ms. Vixen GG right there. Congratulations to all of you. That was fun. We are going to do ice, and we are going to do a reveal of a thing. That was a game called Vainglory. I quite enjoy it.
I haven't heard of that game before.
Okay.
How do I get it?
So before I should we do this before we do the ice?
Sure.
All right. Can I do
Why
like
not?
a can I do like a intro?
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Vainglory welcome. Now coming to the stage, it's. You got to do it.
Okay.
Death Metal Crawl. That's right, everybody. Thrashing about without eternal rest is Crawl.
Oh man.
Death Metal Crawl is coming.
He's pretty great.
The battlefield is now a stage. There's going to be some really fun effects with this. They're not all done. And like all these skins, they're going to get better and better over time, even after they get released.
So we have a video clip of him in game.
Yeah.
You want to show that after one of the King of the Hill matches?
Okay, whatever you think. I can
All
do
right.
ice, though. But yes, this is Death Metal Crawl. Congratulations to Death Metal Crawl.
That made no sense
You,
whatsoever.
Death Metal Crawl, you win 500 ice.
I'm done here.
All right, so Death Metal Crawl. Later on today, we are going to be releasing the official reveal article, which will have in it some extra goodies, an interview with Noxie, the splash artist. I love this art. We'll show this again throughout the broadcast. We're going to do ice. We're going to do one King of the Hill match for East Asia. Then we're going to show you some in-game footage of Death Metal Crawl.
It's pretty fantastic.
All right.
Alrighty, let me get this thing set up while you hand out this ice.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So I think we are going to have to make the keyword for this Death Metal. Okay.
Make sure you spell it right this time.
Oh, that's so harsh. All right. So type death metal to win ice. Right there. Oh, I'm trying to paste. All right, everyone, start typing death metal. I want everyone to type death metal. It is the day of the death metal crawl. We're going to have to play some crawl today, I think.
Maybe.
We're going to have to play some crawl to the death metal crawl. I see all the names coming in. We're going to give it another minute.
All right. I'm ready to show off this game.
All right, so this is Team OP.
Well, they don't see it yet. Are you ready? Just tell me when you're ready.
All right, you want me to do the ice? I'll do the ice.
I want you to do the ice first.
All right, the first winner. And so we're doing something a little different, which is, look, you can see the disgusting neckbeard right there. Thank you, Ready Player One. I'm going to send you, if you win ice, I'm going to send you a message to your private Twitch inbox. So all you have to do is reply to that with your player name. So I hope a lot less confusion. If you still can't figure out where your inbox is, just send an email to support@superevilmegacorp.com. But we will email you to your Twitch private inbox if you win, if you're one of these ice winners. Okay, you can stop spamming death metal because all the names have been attached. Make sure you're following the channel. If you're not following the channel, you're not eligible at all anyway. Yep. So the first winner of 500 ice is Fat Belwaz. Fat a reference. You know that reference, don't you?
I got nothing.
I'm going to let you look that up.
I'm
it's
not
a reference
that
that you should know. Fat Belwaz is a winner of 500 guacamole. No, that's not true. Ice. I don't know.
Is that a new currency?
Yes. Coming in 1.5.
Fourth currency of vainglory.
Guacamole. All right. I have to find that window again so I can send you an email. All right, not an email, a message to your Twitch inbox. Need your player name, Fat Belwaz. Congratulations, you have won 500 ice. Let's do another winner. Second winner of 500 ice. Everyone, this is Naked Grain here.
Hello, Naked Grain.
Yay! All right, we got to get her name on the bottom. We gotta get our act together. Apologies.
Are you joining us permanently? If you're gonna be here every week, I'll totally do it.
Yes,
all right.
I would love to.
Let's do it.
Me.
Let's do it.
Next winner. So this is.
Oh, Cool David 69
wins 500 ice.
Sounds good. And one more winner will be.
Okay, stop saying death metal because you're not going to help yourself right now. You're just going to create.
Hey, maybe these are all new people.
Need player name. Just follow the channel and wait for next time. The next winner, last winner for this match
is
Robin the Lost. Congratulations.
Robin the Lost, you got a fancy little.
That's a pretty cool logo. It looks like one of those like the Incredibles logos, but with the R.
Is a winner.
I think it is. It's pretty close. That's pretty awesome.
Or it might be from Robin.
Yeah, that makes sense, huh?
All right, Robin the Lost wins 500 ice. Sending you a message right now. Wins 500 ice. Need player name. All right, lots more ice to come. We're going to show you one East Asia King of the Hill match, and then we are going to show you in-game footage of Death Metal Crawl. Try to play some Crawl today. This game.
Solid. We got Team Overpowered on the blue side and Republic of Korea on the red.
All right, known as Team OP and Team Rock, we have we have Goss, Real, and Appa. For those who are not from this part of the world, I am told by Domo Furious, Appa means daddy, like who's your daddy? Also,
daddy
it's kind of like ouch, like it kind of means it hurts. So it's kind of like doing pain. Who's your daddy? That's Appa on Team Rock. We have Sangho. That's I'm told is one of, if not the best Ringo player in Korea.
He's pretty good. I played with him.
Wine. This is a name you should know. No, that's not right. Is that right?
It is.
It is right.
Rock Wine and Rock Ruin.
Wine is on
He used
Rock?
to be on Invincible Armada, and now
okay,
he's on.
I just was like, this is news to me.
They've
I'm
moved.
learning. All right, so Wine, the first Vainglorious player in East Asia, and he streams every night, so find him. And Ruin, the second Vainglorious player in East Asia.
So pretty good.
All right. So
all right, we got the. It's an interesting team comp. They have the Ringo, Vox, and Arden versus the Ringo, Koshka, and Arden. So they're going with the double sniper build on the blue side, which is pretty solid, I think. I actually really like Vox paired with another sniper, because if they do this properly, they can rotate Vox in and out of the lane with Ringo instead of jungle, and just basically always have two pretty high amounts of gold on their two carries.
What he said.
Agreed.
All right, I got to get myself mentally prepared.
Mildly prepared? You're always prepared.
To shoutcast this. All right, we were just in such a casual mode. It's like it's hard to just switch your brain over.
Oh, I should probably move the camera a little bit so Naked Green doesn't fall off.
I would love that.
There we
That's
go.
much better.
We have Naked Green
We
on
should
camera.
have done that a long time ago.
Alright, so we got Real OP and Nappa OP in the jungle, killing out some camps. On their side, there's Wine and Ruin sneaking in, right into a few scout traps, so not too much they're going to do about that, taking a little bit of damage, but reducing the vision that Team OP has. All
right, so Arden showed his big toe. We'll see now. Will this start time? The pulse goes out. There comes a Pouncy Fun in. So just an early skirmish. And so far, no real damage done.
Well,
Ringo drops down.
They're both pretty low. They got a lot of damage.
The proverbial damage done. There's another pounce. A couple of basic attacks slung out from Real OP.
Just looking at this game right now, I think Team Rock has an advantage. They're much more proactive with the scout traps, and that's really important, especially in the early parts of the game where you're constantly looking for a jungle invader, constantly looking for fights.
So we have not seen these matches. We did let these are pre-recorded in the sense that the matches were played at a time that wasn't a ridiculous hour in Korea. They sent us the matches. We've never seen them before. No one has seen them before other than the people who played in the matches. So it will be all news to us as we determine the first King of the Hill for the East Asia region.
Most definitely. And right here we have Sangho showing off his last hitting skills, getting all of these maybe? No, he's going to miss that one. All right. So quickly panning away just so, you know, he doesn't miss any more on camera.
Goss all alone, and well, he's not all alone. There's the other two members. Got to move that spectator.
Alright, so looking at the builds, early boots coming out for Team OP, pretty smart. They're going to be able to, if they do get into a fight, they should be able to kite backwards pretty well. However, Goss getting caught out right here by Ruin and pretty much everyone on the side of Rock. But you see those early boots doing some work right there from getting that sprint and swapping out.
So did get split there. Not a great situation for Team OP, but dealt with it with some poise. So something we don't see much out of North America is an actual jungle Vox. What is that going to mean? How is that going to change the dynamic of the game from what we usually see?
So the thing about Jungle Vox is his clear time isn't fantastic, and I generally see Jungle Voxes go weapon just because they're able to take out the jungle camps much more easily. But they already have a weapon Ringo, so I'm expecting him to go Crystal this game. I generally see a Crystal carry in lane with Jungle Vox, but this game they're basically going to look to kite back really hard because they know they have the enemy. Wine is playing Koshka. I think she's obviously going to try diving in onto the backline of Team OP. But if OP has two snipers, they can both focus the Koshka when she dives in and just do some serious damage to her.
And the fact that you see the red there on Vox, the attack speed, that does not mean that he's going weapon because it's very, very common to see an alternating current out of a Vox, although typically a little bit better later on, not the first item per se.
Most definitely. Yeah, you see there the crystal bit. However, the early attack speed on Vox is actually incredibly powerful because he relies on his resonance box to clear the jungle and to just do more damage in early game team fights.
All right, now stand off in the jungle brush. We see a Pouncy Fun with a Twirly Death. Ruin taking some damage, but he's Arden. He might be okay. Scout Trap goes off now. Some more poke. And but there comes a Pouncy Fun into a Twirly Death. Appa's in trouble and is going to go down.
So Appa went in really hard right there. There's no reason for that to happen because he does have boots, but so does Ruin. There's no way that Appa can catch Ruin because they're playing the same character. They have equal move speeds. There's nothing he can do. He can run at Ruin and then Ruin's just be like, I'm going to use Vanguard and walk away, peace, goodbye.
It just didn't seem like they were quite on the same page. Cool David, you can tell Naked Green in chat your player name and she can write it down. Otherwise, go to your profile and find your Twitch inbox. So it's pretty easy to do. If you can't figure it out or if you're on a mobile device, just send an email to support@superevilmegacorp.com.
Most definitely, and right here you see the jungles are actually pretty even. There's 23 CS on Koshka and 22 on Vox. However, Koshka did get that first kill on Appa, which isn't too bad. However, Gauss is falling pretty far behind the lane. That Ringo versus Ringo matchup, he's definitely losing. It's 17 CS at 33, and that's really big of a difference. Yeah. Even though the items don't reflect that, if Sangho goes to go by, Gauss is going to get destroyed.
And he's got the Shogun Ringo skin.
So oh yeah. So he's just automatically cooler.
Automatically cooler.
Very, very important. Coolness is extremely important in these matches.
Xenotech in the chat. Hello, Vainglorious player, out of Gangstars. So in terms of a hotfix, we can't really do that because we have so many things that are in progress. The code is not in a state where we can push out a hotfix right now. But we are going to make this as short an update cycle as possible.
And you see right here, Team Rocket is ready to do the gold mine. And this is really good because Gauss hasn't bought yet and Sangho has. So this is actually a really good time for Team Rocket for a fight.
All right, so the wait for it coming out a little late there. Gold mine already taken. A good moment for Team Rock.
Yeah, so I'm actually surprised that Real hit level 6 before Gauss did. That's actually a pretty bad sign as a laner, especially when you have a double jungle going on. If your secondary jungler, the support, is roaming out into lane a lot, it usually makes sense that the solo jungler gets a little bit more experience. But the laner generally hits 6 around the same time as the primary jungler, or even before.
All right, so one Ringo with the tension bow. We're going to get into that sweet spot for tension bow. The other one, so there's a tension bow on each side. All right.
So I think tension bow is pretty solid on Ringo, especially at this point in the game. 7 minutes in to about 12 minutes in.
Yes.
Tension bow is incredibly powerful. The burst damage it does is just completely crazy. But once it hits that mid-game period where it's like past 12 minutes, tension bow falls off really hard. Like a single Sorrow Blade, you'll be doing as much damage as a tension bow would do in like its burst every 6 seconds as you would with every attack.
So one thing, this is happening in real time. So, all right, let's see if this is a fight, and then I'll finish my comment.
This is interesting.
We will see. It's going to start off with a Hellfire Brew. Probably doesn't know the whole team is there.
Oh, no.
Goes in, lands on a scout trap, and kind of gets the message. So saves himself a bad fate there by thinking better and now rotating down to join his team.
So what I was actually expecting for that to happen right there was I thought Rock Wine was going to jump onto a minion and like Yummy Cannon Frenzy.
Here comes the wait for it, but it hits Arden. There's a Pouncy Fun followed by a Twirly Death. Hellfire Brew comes in and melts Gauss. The reflex blocks go off, but he is going to bite the dust. Appa is in trouble now. Meanwhile, Vox is kiting as best as possible, but is now going to need to Sonic Zoom away. So a good decision by Real there to make sure that he doesn't give up the ace, but this is another good sequence for Team Rock, and they're going to get some extra farm out of it.
Yeah, neither of the Ardens are level 6 yet, so no Gauntlet is coming out quite yet. And that doesn't really make a huge difference in these fights until both the carries of Team OP get stronger, because the Gauntlet will be able to zone out Sangho's Ringo, and then the 2 snipers of the blue side will just be able to tear apart Goshka and Arden.
So one thing that we've been noticing in chat is a lot of questions about the state of Scarf, the state of Vox, and just kind of hero balance in general, wondering if we can do a hotfix to tune some heroes. We're going to have our head of creative, our lead hero designer, Captain Nito, come on air in between matches. I'm not sure if it's after this match or after the second, but we're going to have him come on air and just talk a little bit about that process. But rest assured that the entire team, and especially the designers, are very dialed into the performance of Heroes on Live. And if anything doesn't feel right to you, chances are it's getting a very hard look, and whatever we think is right for the game and right for the balance of the game will absolutely happen. We will keep the game in a fair and balanced state as best we can.
Most definitely. Right here you see the two Ringos. You can see the difference between them. 42 CS on Gauss, 56 CS on Sangho, and he has an extra heavy steel and extra weapon blade versus pretty much the exact same items. So Sangho is just going to continuously dominate this lane in this matchup.
Yes. All right, now any comments on the builds?
Not in particular. Vox is going to pretty standard crystal build. And Sangho is...
All right, Vox with the wait for it, but gets caught with the Yummy Catnip Frenzy. The entire team is there. The gauntlet goes down. We see the Venn diagram. Real is trapped now. Appa is going to bite it. Real now, he's kiting, but can he get away? There's now a Koshka chasing him. The spectator focuses on Goss, who's going to try to get a kill on Ruin out of this at least. Twirling Silver going to give him the mood speed buff he needs, some additional attack speed, but he is going to miscalculate there and go down as well. That is an ace and another good sequence for Team Rock.
So right there, Gauss thought he had Tension Bow proc ready for Sangho, but Sangho was ready with the reflex block, so... It was a little bit unfortunate right there. He was like, I'm gonna use this Tension Bow proc, destroy this guy, and then move on to kill Arden. But Sangho was like, well, he's gonna try blowing me up, and I'm just gonna reflex block and take him out.
All right, after this game is the next set of ice giveaways. Every match, we do ice giveaways.
So one thing that I personally dislike about Gauss's build right now is he knew he was behind. Like, he saw Sangho come back in the lane with the Tension Bow with a reflex block before Gauss spot. So in that situation, I would not go with the tension bow to counter that. I would actually try building some armor and then going for a Sorrow Blade, because you've already lost the early and mid game by nature of Sangho having that early tension bow. You should have just gone straight for your mid to late game power.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. So for the person who said about 100 times now, so here's a fight. Goss now getting the better of Sangho. Can he get the kill? He can't. Captain Starshield, I've seen you say multiple times, will we put the Storm Queen in the game? You never know. You never know. That is to be seen in the future. Certainly an important character in the world of Vainglory.
Most definitely. Right here, Goldmine being taken out by the Double Sniper team of Overpowered. And they should be able to get this pretty easily because they did see Sangho back off. And that is basically, they knew they had 2v3.
They had to.
Really, really smart play there.
Yeah, if you lose another gold mine, it's going to be increasingly difficult to make up this lead. So a very important, might seem subtle, but very, very important there. We see a weapon infusion. There's the gauntlet thrown down. Goss is trapped and is going to melt. You see the text coming up. Yummy Catnip Frenzy gets reflex block. That's not going to help. Sangho is in trouble. Those basic attacks are going to finish him off. And now it's nothing but Grandpa Arden trying to run for his life. Oh, he goes back in with a Blood for Blood. Can he get a kill here? The Vanguard slows Ruin.
Gosh.
He's going to try to get something out of it. This is quite some good play out of Appa here. He's got two people quite low. The Blood for Blood closes distance but doesn't secure the kill. The camera now, he does get one, but then goes down himself.
The double
look at this.
death.
The double the spectator move.
The double dad death.
Yeah, the double dad death. The triple D. We might have to use that as the keyword after this game. After this game, I think we'll go with a triple D in caps, the double dad death.
Alright, so the weapon infusion on Sangho. He didn't pop it quite in that last fight, but now he has it. I'm surprised he used it in the last fight, actually. I think he probably would have survived because he needed that extra armor and shielding. Like, if he had that, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have died.
Alright, we will show Death Metal Crawl again. We'll show the art again. And we will show the in-game footage again. And if you're really, really good, we might just show you a preview of Tier 2 as well. So that is still to come. No, don't do your Ds yet. Not yet, please. For the love.
What have you done?
For the love of Ringo, I'm not even tracking it yet. There is a Pouncy Fun, followed by a Yummy Catnip Frenzy. The fighting is fast and furious. Fox doing some work now, but a member Arden goes down. So it is 2v3. Rock choosing to go for this gold mine with about a minute 30 before it Kraken pops. So probably. So tell me, what do you think of that decision between pushing with a one-man advantage and securing the last gold mine?
So the reason they didn't push is that their minion wave was not even remotely close. If their minion wave was closer, I'm pretty sure they would have gone for the turret. But making sure they get the gold mine is also a pretty solid choice. It means that the blue side has less opportunity to come back, and they're pretty much guaranteed at this point to get the payout.
I agree. A pulse goes out. There's a gauntlet thrown down. A Hellfire Brew comes in. Reflex blocks is all around. Wine trying to survive on fire. Another gauntlet flies. Ruin is in trouble. The reflex block goes out. It won't be enough as Vox finishes him off. Wine trying to recall the lift. Wait for it. Shockwave
so
just
close.
misses. The pulse trying to reveal the enemy who's already gone and back safely at the sanctuary.
So right here, you saw exactly what the power of Overpower's team comp is. They're able to kite back so well when Kashka dives in and when Arden dives in. Basically, both their carries have reflex blocks. They can just walk out of the gauntlet and just kite back. Because if Sangho wants to catch them, he has to run through the gauntlet of Appa. And either that or just take out Appa.
That's some good advice from Kilo. I doubt we can do it on the fly, but taking that black space and putting the Death Metal Curl there.
I could probably do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea out of chat. Thank you for improving our faces.
You can start talking and I will attempt to do that.
All right, sounds good. Should I look over here then?
You should totally look over there.
All right. Naked Green, your thoughts on the map? I'm sorry.
She's
She's like, wait a minute, I've been chatting. No, I knew that's totally unfair, which is why I wanted to see that face. All right. So that's completely unfair because she's paying attention to the chat, which is exactly what she should be doing. So, all right, Wine now wants to fight over this jungle monster. He goes in with Pouncy Fun. He takes a Blood for Blood. The Vanguard goes off on him to keep him alive, give him the Mood Speed Burst. There's a Yummy Catnip Frenzy going to slow him down, and look at the melt happen right there. Followed by, we see Vox drop, and there is the ace.
That was fast. That was exciting. I'm like trying to figure out how to do this, and you're just like, oh, okay, things are happening.
Oh, look at that. Much better.
Wait, they don't see it yet.
I like it cropped.
I'm working on it.
Oh, you just got to get it.
I gotta get it onto live.
Yeah.
Boom.
Turret destroyed.
Look at that.
Look at that. I'm great at this.
Real-time improvement. Thank you very much in the chat. There is a close-up of Death Metal Crawl. We will show the full splash art again. We will preview the Tier 2, and we will show the in-game footage. But good suggestion out of chat. That looks a lot better.
Good job. We're counting on you guys. All right, you got Sangho running around, doing things, killing jungle camps. So right now, Team Rock is 10 kills ahead and 8K ahead.
Oh, we lagged.
We've seen bigger comebacks.
We lagged.
We lagged. Of course we lagged because I was totally just, my computer was having issues running 3 different screens at the same time.
Oh, so it's temporary lag because we messed with stuff in real time. There's a Yummy Cat Frenzy with a Hellfire Brew coming in. Gauss is in deep trouble. A better Venn diagram right there. Sangho trying to stay alive is getting kited out. And Fox will go down first, so some excellent work out of Shogun Ringo there. Wow, he stayed alive and now gets the ace buff.
So Sangho right there, showing off exactly how you're supposed to kite backwards. He, like, Fox is unable to really keep up with Ringo sometimes because he has to use his Sonic Zoom to stay in range. Ringo, however, can just run back and forth. And when he thinks Vox has the Sonic Zoom up, he can dash into a bush. And if Vox doesn't have a flare or can't like just face check the bush, he has to like walk into the bush before using his Sonic Zoom or else he just won't hit anything.
Yeah, so sorry about a bit of lag there. It was because we changed the graphic on the fly, but I think it's probably worth. All right, there is a Hellfire Brew, but it might be too little too late as Goss tries to take out Sangho. A reflex block goes out. Goss is in trouble himself and will die while securing a kill. Wine goes in. There's a Yummy Cat Frenzy on Rial. Thumbs up comes up. In the middle of the fight, the reflex blocks his fly. Wine can't do very much here. Is going to be forced to back away, but Helga doesn't care and is going to continue straight to that injured turret.
They should not be chasing this.
They might be giving up here. This might be a de facto surrender.
They should not be chasing this.
At this point, they're just like, if we're going to lose, we're going to lose in style. There's a wait for it. A really nice Vanguard to help potentially escape. It's not going to be enough as Ruin is going to die, but all this work being done by Helga in the meanwhile, that is not the real name of Kraken. Back at the ranch, Ringo going to try to keep this match going as the spectator should, thank you spectator. This is, Goss can't do it. Goss does not have the DPS because that is a big hairy monster that is very upset with life, and GG for Republic of Korea.
So that was a little bit questionable of a call. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have taken out Kraken if both of them stayed in base, but I mean, whatever works, right? Whatever works.
I think at that point they kind of accepted their fate and we're going to have fun with the end of the game. So congratulations Ruin, Wine, and Sangho as they advance in the East Asian King of the Hill over Team OP.
Yep, good game. And back to the big game.
GG, I gotta put a GG.
Yeah, I put some GGs.
I want to put some GG in the chat. There's a Miss Vixen GG and a Koopa GG and a Gibbs GG and a Fulove and a DZ GG. All right, there we go.
GG.
That's good. All right, everybody. Now let me get it set up before we do it. We are gonna do ice.
And
that
some more skin
ice
reveals
is going to be DDD, which was
Double Dad Death.
Double Dad Death is what that stands for. So all caps, type DDD to win ice.
All right. Should I show off this skin?
All right, everyone's typing DDD, Double Dad Death.
Is it time?
I'm gonna use just because I can't. I got the Monster D-Face D here. We gotta take advantage of this.
Dang, you had the better Ds.
Yeah, that's money. You can't use that though to enter because it doesn't know it. But
true.
But that is some more fun right there. There you go.
All right.
Even
time
better.
for the skin.
All right, so let's start with the art again for those who might have joined us late.
All right, boom, splash art.
Death Metal Crawl. All right, Death Metal Crawl. This is the Tier 1 art. If you must thrash endlessly as an undead warrior, why not embrace it? Coming soon to Vangloria Experience, Death Metal Crawl. He's replaced his sword with a sick guitar, and his battleground is the stage. After this stream, we'll publish the reveal article, and that has also got some lyrics, some lore lyrics from Sugar Venom. Not just lore for Death Metal Crawl, but lore lyrics.
I haven't read this yet, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I can actually publish this as soon as you show
That other thing.
Yeah, well, actually, we got one more thing after the thing.
Yep.
So after you show that,
That
I can publish
other
the
thing.
article.
There's some
Lot more.
thing.
Lot more good things.
All right. In any case, here's the video. Boop.
Am I allowed to talk?
You can totally talk.
Okay, so once again, this is not final. This is just where we are in development right now, but we wanted to show this off. We're super, super excited about it. So you can see when
All right, wait for it. This is great. Wait for it.
I'm going to be quiet now.
Wait for it.
Is it coming? Oh, look at the guitar.
It's amazing.
The Spectral Smite guitar. I love it. Oh, so you can see the guitar going out. Fantastic. The guitar sticking through his chest. That can't be comfortable. I wonder if it's a 6-string or a 12-string.
He has like spikes in the back.
Yeah.
This can't be good for his health.
Yeah. So these effects aren't even done yet. This is a preview right now, but you can see kind of the glorious stuff that you can expect with Death Metal Crawl. More effects coming, even for the skins that you have already seen over time. We're going to spruce all those up too as over time. So just really, really fun getting into this world of skins and cards, and it is only going to get better and better and better. But yeah, you have the spikes, the spiked shoulders, the spiked boots, the plaid pants. I love the plaid pants. It's like
they're really needed. They are really needed.
Yeah, some of the bands of yesteryear. If you if you played Rock Band, you've probably seen people like that. All right, so there is again the Spectral Smite guitar coming out. The guitar going back into his chest, just phenomenal. The mohawk. I love this skin. I love the art. It is just a good time all around.
Alrighty, and back to VidCam. So wasn't that awesome, guys? What do you guys think?
Fantastic. Good stuff. You can stop typing D now. We got all the people. You can start telling us what you think of the Krull skin, and we will do some ice winners. But that is Death Metal Krull Tier 1. Just the beginning.
Just Tier 1.
Just the beginning of the awesome.
You haven't even seen his full form.
All right. The first winner of 500 ice is...
Red Veins.
Red Veins, congratulations, wins 500 ice. I am sending you a message to your inbox. You're still typing D, Red Veins, which is incredibly redundant at this juncture. Need your player name. Find the message that I sent you and give us your player name, and then you will get quite a few icicles that you can put toward a Tier 1 skin. Once again, the cards are super, super precious. Even though there are going to be more ways to get cards faster in the future, including using the glory that you've saved up, the cards are super precious. You need all the same cards for the Tier 2 skin. So if you can, use ice, whether you win it here or not, use ice to unlock those Tier 1 skins so that you can save your cards for Tiers 2 and 3.
Most definitely.
All right, let's do another winner. Second winner is... Oh,
no.
Come on!
Congratulations!
Nope.
Yes!
Nope.
Nivmet, are you serious? This is
no ice for you.
Shin Kaigen's partner in crime, Nivmet, wins 500 ice. He was just lamenting to me the other day that he needed more skins on one of his accounts. I think this ice will help.
Oh, man.
But a name we've all seen. It's amazing with so many people watching that Nivmet manages to pull this off. I'm still going to send him a message and say, need your player name. Because I'm going to treat him
for
like
good measure.
Everyone else. I think he's even a mod in the chat, for goodness sakes.
I would not be surprised.
Congratulations, Nivmet.
Mod should not be allowed to win
you
this.
ridiculously lucky fiend. You mad
the
dog.
final winner is... Duffpod.
Duffpod, looks like he's taking a photo of me. It's very creepy for some reason. All right. Duffpod wins 500 icicles. Congratulations. Find the message that I'm about to send you on the Twitch in your private inbox.
And we're going to hop into the next game.
500 ice. Okay, go for it.
Which is... not these, because I haven't changed the name yet.
No, I can tell you. It's...
No, it's Invincible Armada versus Invincible Academy.
Yes.
Except I think I might have mixed up the player, team.
I can tell you. Academy is Yang Pa Ring, Ing Ing Yi, and Wow Pow Wow Wow.
Totally untrue, because that is totally not the people in this game. I'm going to...
What do you mean?
Look at these names.
No, you're in the wrong game.
This is the game I was given. Don't worry about it. We're gonna just cast this game instead.
No, it's all wrong.
Boop, boop.
Oh no.
All right. In any case,
I don't understand what's happening.
we have this team versus that team,
No.
and
Wait, somebody, Tomo Furious.
we got that team up here
Cola is
versus
right.
this team right here.
Wild is right. Destra is right. So that's Invincible Armada. All right, that is Invincible Armada.
versus other.
And versus these names. I don't know where these names came from.
Other. Don't worry about it.
Is
this
it-
is the other team.
Is it even Team Academy?
Might be. I don't know. I literally have no idea. Either way, this is the game we have. So we'll roll with it. Okay, so this is Academy, some other players from Academy.
Okay, so let's tell this story anyway, because it's a great story. So, Invincible Armada, maybe the best known team out of Korea right now, they took a team under their wing.
Yep.
They took players under their wing. They called themselves Invincible Academy as kind of like an homage to Invincible Armada. And they got trained up by the members of Invincible Armada. And now Invincible Academy has their first Vainglorious player in EA. So
Impressive.
they got coached up real good.
Oh, yeah.
Real good. So this is kind of the Padawan against the Jedi Master here. This is the students versus the teachers. And we will see what happens. I will not know
I am
how to
liking
pronounce
this. Look at the team comps. We got Vox, Kroll, and Scarf versus Ringo, Koshka, and Petal.
Wow.
So Petal.
Fantastic. And you know what? Petal, great against a Scarf.
Oh, yeah.
Scarf cannot spitfire through those munions.
Or the seeds.
Yeah, so
Petal's actually a hard counter.
So yeah, you know what? Petal might need a little tuning, might need a little love, but guess what? Petal is still a hard counter to Scarf. Played well. So this should be really fun to see. I like that we're seeing Krull in the future, of course. That will be the death metal Krull skin. I missed the guitar already. I missed the mohawk already.
I actually wonder, does Petal spawn a seed under her or in front of her? Because if it's in front of her, she can always block those Spitfires.
That's cool. That's a good thought. We'll have to pay attention to that. So I will know how to pronounce Cola, Wild, and Dista, because that is easy to pronounce.
Let's just call them Yang, Class, and Chi.
I can do that.
Let's do that.
Young Class and Chi, I can do that real good. All right, so a Vox against a Ringo in lane. Obviously, the Ringo is stronger in the early game. Vox much stronger late if he's playing Crystal.
Most definitely. Look at these seeds already. They're ready. They are totally ready to take on Scarf.
I love it. I want to see the Petal counters coming out of all regions against this Scarf that is kind of melting everyone right now in 1.4.
All right, Invincible Cola versus Chitanda in the lane. Ringo's already got a 4 CS advantage, but Chi is still, pushing out these minions, so I think he'll be just fine. No big deal there, and both teams are just kind of jungling right now.
Everyone's saying Seed doesn't block Spitfire.
Oh, really?
Are you full?
I totally thought I did.
Well, the Munions
certainly do. So maybe I'm wrong. I totally expected the seeds to
It's been a little
too.
while since we've seen some Petal around here.
Quick question, Playoff Beard. Are we ever going to be able to trade cards?
So we cannot talk details. All I can really say right now is that there are going to be ways to get cards faster in the future. Our goal is for you to not have to rely on other players in that respect. You are going to be able to use the glory from the matches that you play in order to get cards faster, and that's not even the whole story. So as soon as we can, that get card section of the market is going to open, and you're going to be able to start. So if you see like, oh my gosh, do I really need 32 cards to unlock a tier 1 skin? It only feels that way because the whole system isn't in place yet. And that number is going to feel a lot smaller when you're using glory to get cards, let me tell you.
Most definitely.
Just stay tuned, stick with us. Every update, inch by inch, step by step, it's going to get better. There's going to be more skins, there's going to be more heroes, there's going to be more awesome. We are working on bots. We are working on casual queue versus ranked queue.
We're working on so many
We're
things.
working on so many things right now, which is why, I totally understand someone like Xenotech saying, can we just do a hot patch to bring Scarf's numbers in line? It's not that simple because there's so much work that's in progress that we just can't ship with the state the code is in.
Yep.
All right.
If we did, things would be kind of crazy.
Very, very crazy indeed.
Alright, in any case, we got Invincible Academy versus Invincible Armada, and looking at the team builds right now, Scarf is actually going, pretty tanky. We've seen that a lot in the past ESL tournament, and I think that's actually pretty smart because they do have the tension bow on the Ringo, they do have Petal going mostly attack speed right now.
So after this game, we have some news to share. It's a small but important tidbit about the wolf that some of you may have seen on the Southeast Asia Appreciation stream.
Yeah.
I hope we have the picture of the wolf to show again.
I will find it.
All right. And we are also going to bring in Captain Nito, the head of creative, the lead hero designer, to talk a little bit about the process.
1 second.
Is
I
Kraken,
think Kraken
is
said
telling us some
things are
things?
loud.
Kraken is saying the audio mix on stream has voices local mic too low. The game audio from the match
Fixed.
is loud enough. It's hard to hear you guys.
All right, fixed.
All
We're
right,
good.
thank you, Kraken, for that. 'Cause I'm a loud talker, so if you can't hear me good, then it's not quite right.
All right.
All right, first encounter going the way of Invincible Armada early. There's a wait for it. Is it going to hit shit? I'm still waiting for it.
It is amazing.
I'm still waiting for it. All right, class is going to die as well. So the teachers taking it to the students
Getting that ace
in
buff
the
super
first
early.
team fight.
So 5 minutes in, first ace buff coming out. Pretty good sign for Invincible Armada.
All right, so what changed in the tiny update that went out? That was purely just something that had to happen in order to release the game in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. Welcome players from those regions. So it was really literally just like a text change. The one other thing we were able to do for free at that time was get settings back on for people who were on iOS. The settings don't exist yet in the Android beta because it's in beta, but on iOS now, if you do this non-mandatory update, you will get your settings back for Vainglory, which means you can change your music settings, you can change your chat notification settings, you can turn pinch to zoom on so you can look at the skins up close, all that good kind of stuff. But otherwise, nothing.
This pedal is kicking butt.
Really, I love it. There was a spontaneous combustion, did some good work. The Krull bites the dust. And yeah, so
Another race coming out. So Invincible Armada is showing their students what's up.
I mean, Invincible Armada, a very, very well-known team out of Korea, and you know, make a little bit of a statement game so far.
Most definitely. And blocking that early Spitfire is actually really important against that Scarf. Holy cow, I can go into the next turret already.
There's a Spitfire, lands on Destra.
Oh,
Cola
man.
doesn't care. Cola's not on fire.
This is pretty
Cola's
crazy.
not on fire, so it's not doing nearly as much damage as it otherwise would. You see the resonance on Team Invincible Armada, but they're not afraid at all at this juncture. Ringo gets another kill on the box. There is a Spectral Smite that launches Petal off of Murgle into the sky. And now S-Class turning on Cola. The Spitfire misses, unfortunately. There is a small cry coming out of Team Academy, as they're doing their best, but the teachers are the teachers for a reason.
Most definitely. Showing that pedal is still, you know, quite viable even in this current meta. I'm liking it. So you see the double weapon builds coming out from Invincible Armada. You have the tension bow, you have the heavy steel on Ringo, you have the double attack speeds coming out from Petal, including a 6 sins in that weapon blade. So trying to do some damage there with their basic attacks.
There's a lot of people in chat saying for Death Metal Krull we should do something about that skull. It's obviously a great opportunity. All I can say is that you know, all the effects aren't done and things will get better and better over time. So you know, if there's something obvious that you think could be awesome, then chances are it's either going to come at some point, or you know, it might have to do with the tier 2 or the tier 3.
Most definitely.
But chances are, if you're thinking about it, we're thinking about it too.
And right here you have Vox level 7, Scarf level 7, so their ultimate's gonna hit pretty hard. But you also have Koshka level 6 on the red side, and that's gonna be causing some serious issues for the blue team right now. Because if any of them get locked down by that stun, they're gonna have a really tough time.
Will we one day have a living Krull skin? I'm sure that would be a fun story for Sugar Venom to tell. Krull,
Back before the days of
Krull before, you know, read the Krull lore. We will have a link to that up shortly if you missed the Krull lore when it was first published. Talks a lot about his history and his story and kind of his mindset. Give you a little bit of insight into maybe, you know, what Krull was like when he was alive.
Man, I'm not used to seeing Petal. Like, seeing these minions block the Spitfires is actually really cool. Oh, Chitanda! Oh, getting double teamed. Unfortunate.
Look at this Petal do some work.
Seriously, 4, 2, and 4 on that Petal. Really, really strong. Invincible Armada definitely showing why they're considered such a strong
And you know,
team.
it really wasn't in the life of this game, which is still quite young. It wasn't that long ago weapon petals were ruling the fold, you know, with that breaking point shiver steel. Yes, breaking point fountain shiver steel still sends shivers up Zeken's spine. You know, I'm quite confident that Petal will see her day again.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are making sure of that. Let's see.
A lot of people talking about...
Yeah, so looking at this skin, there's a lot of weapon builds coming out, and Cruel's going to be doing most of the crystal damage for the blue side currently. Vox does have his Eve of Harvest finished, though, so he's going to start doing a good chunk of crystal damage once he starts building his alternating current.
Radical Tangerine asking, do we consider fan skins when deciding new skins, or do we strictly keep it to developers? Oh, Young getting caught here. The scarf is going to go down. That's fun to watch. All right, Kroll with a From Hell's Heart lands, but he just uses it more or less as a peel for himself to create the necessary distance. Other side of the wall now, we might see a Pouncy Fun with those flares going up. A little more damage here as the Munions help on this turret, and this will go down as well.
That is one of the powers of Petal, being able to take down turrets without even taking a single bit of damage because of her Munions and her seeds.
Yeah, so to answer the question, we pay very close attention to the feedback of players and what they're interested in as it relates to skins and pretty much everything else. I can tell you in particular, as an example, that what players have been excited about and talking about amongst each other regarding the possibility for Taka skins has influenced Chainsaw and his team in their process. So, you know, we pay very close attention, and it does matter.
Pretty much. Like, we are always keeping an eye on Reddit, keeping an eye on our forums, keeping an eye on our Facebook chat, line chat,
and this
almost
chat
everything.
right here.
And this chat. Like, every time you guys come on, we start our stream up, you know. You guys give us good feedback. You guys give us good, like, oh, there might be a bug here. Okay, we'll go check that out. And, you know, just talking with you guys is really fun.
If you won Ice today, one option you do have is doing @NakedGreen in the chat, and if she records your player name in her notepad, we'll sort that out later. Otherwise, you got to respond to the message that we sent you on Twitch in your Twitch inbox. So another good engagement. Oh, fantastic. So another ace, a strong Yummy Catnip Frenzy there. Some more work out of the Petal.
They do not even care about these turrets. They are just one after another. Turrets are gone over and over and over. Look at this. They're going to tank it up with the Munions. They're going to take 0 damage, and they're just going to keep pushing in.
Yeah,
this is
very, very strong performance. Invincible Armada, a very, very dangerous team. Difficult for them, say, in the EU ESL, because that lag between Europe and East Asia regions is very strong. But, you know, a great team to have in the mix worldwide. Excellent, excellent team that's now had a lot more time to play the game since we last saw them, which I believe was in a best 2 out of 3 against Nemesis.
That was a pretty good match still. Like, I remember the first game.
Why are people doing @NakedGreen?
The first game was, they got pretty much killed, but the second game they had
I just want to make sure
showing.
people know doing @NakedGreen doesn't accomplish anything. I'm just saying that if you do randomly win ice from being randomly selected, you can let NakedGreen know what your player name is as a shortcut. But typing @NakedGreen for its own sake, it doesn't accomplish anything.
It was actually really funny watching these like burning Munions run at people, because it's like little fireballs. It's pretty great.
Yeah, so Invincible Armada without fear.
Just pushing in. Like, they don't even care. They are hitting the final turret at 12 minutes in. That is incredibly impressive.
It's just a great team. A great team to have in the mix. Doing some fine damage here.
So maybe that's how you counter Cruel. If Cruel's running at you, you kite him as much as you can, and if he can't hit you, he has to wait for his abilities to come up, wait for his Dead Man's Rush, and if he doesn't have enough energy or he just can't catch up to you, he's just gonna die.
For the person asking about Saw's crits, that will definitely be fixed in the next update. It's already fixed internally. For people talking about the stun bugs, the original stun bug was fixed. There is something that we're seeing in 1.4, which is that if you have lag, if you happen to have a bit of lag at the time of trying to do a stun, it might not work, and then if you target again, it will work on the subsequent basic attack. So again, we'll take a hard look at that and do whatever we can for that. Eventually, we'll still have to do the deep surgery that will resolve the root issue for sure, but it's a lot better than it was in 1.3, that's for sure. All right, GG, Invincible Armada, fantastic job out of them. They advance in the East Asia King of the Hill. Congratulations to them.
So they're going to go take on Team Rock after this.
We're going to do more ice. We still have more to show. We're going to show the Krull splash art and in-game footage again a little bit later. Also later in the broadcast.
Or probably just right after this.
Also later in the broadcast, we're going to show a sneak peek of Tier 2 Death Metal Krull.
Pretty cool.
All right, but right now, I'm going to go see really quick if Captain Nito is available.
All right, in the meantime, here's a splash art of Krull. Very, very cool stuff.
And if you want, you can do 3 winners.
All right, let's do 3 winners. We have...
Oh, wait, so... what is the thing? Let's make it naked green, all caps. Naked green in all caps. So type naked green to win ice.
Yep, and right here, this is a splash art of Death Metal Krull, and let's get the video on there in just a moment. So,
all right, so
let
once
me find that. Boop. And here we go.
He didn't really win, did he? So after this, just hit this and put
I know.
in the
I got this. Don't worry. I got this.
That's actually the first
All right. So the first winner is actually Skipper587, which is totally unfair because I'm sure he has tons of ice already, but he only plays Scarf, so it really doesn't matter. All right. So you win 500 ice. I'm pretty sure we know his player name, but I'm going to send you a message anyway because why not? Just for formality's sake. Need player name. We can do an extra winner for the good of the stream. Where? Okay, you're back. Here you go.
Back, I did it. Did you send him a
I
message?
only sent him. I sent Skipper a message.
Okay. Who cares about Skipper anyway? All right. Next winner, Skipper. I hope you're enjoying your scarf right now because your time will end. All right. Next winner of 500 icicles
hang out in the back.
is Captain Nito. Why don't you tell them?
Is Huskies Rock 321?
Is a winner of 500 ice. I want to wait until Captain Nito is actually on screen for him to talk to the players.
Okay.
And then we are showing once again, for anyone who joined us late, this is Death Metal Krull. He's got that crazy axe of a guitar in his chest. He's got those spikes on his shoulders. He's got the plaid pants like every good UK rock band that's come out in the past 30 years. That fantastic mohawk.
Way to date us, player.
Unbelievable when he does the spectral smite, that guitar that just rips down through you, throwing it out. There's the From Hell's Heart, Hellraiser. I don't know if I guess that's the name of the guitar too, is Hellraiser. Phenomenal, love it. And there is the one and only Captain Nito, the lead hero designer, the head of creative. All things you love come out of his heart and his nostrils. That is Captain Nito. And he's going to tell you things while I do more ice.
Okay. Wait, what do you want me to tell him? What is the topic of conversation?
Oh, you said before earlier to me, but you have a million things on your mind that you might want to talk about hero balance a little bit.
Yeah, so wanted to jump in really quick, talk to you guys about the state of the heroes that are on live. I know there's been a lot of concern, specifically around 2 heroes, Vox and Scarf. The community at first was, the jury was out. Wasn't really sure whether Scarf was way too strong or whether he was just about right. We knew going out that Scarf's early game was going to be very powerful, and we were investigating to look if there were some bugs that might have slipped on through that we would have to hot fix. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it seems like the consensus is that he is a little bit too strong. And
a little
we've
bit.
been doing our own tests.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
I think he's okay.
We've been doing our own tests internally, and we agree with you. So I wanted to let you guys know, especially because I know for a lot of you guys that are really frustrated with Scarf's game presence right now, that we hear you. We are going to be rebalancing Scarf in the next update. So stay tuned, and we will correct that. And I'm sorry that you guys are having a really crappy time with him. Vox is under similar microscope. He's got really, really good bursts, specifically coming out from his wait for it and the resonance that it gives him. We know Eve of Harvest is incredibly strong on Vox. All of these things are known. I just want to reassure you guys, don't worry. They are on our radar, and we will be fixing both of those 2 things in the next upcoming update. And I'm sorry
All right, so VG Play Lover. Hang out 1 second because I think there's one more thing you can tell people. Need your player name. I want to just recap real quick. The winners of 500 Ice in this round are Skipper, which is ridiculous, Huskies Rock 321, Optic B, and we're playing with Skipper, but he has a fantastic broadcast. You should watch Skipper 587 on Twitch.
Most definitely.
Probably, definitely one of the best Scarf players in the world, and I'm sure this patch didn't hurt his play at all.
No, though Skipper did contact us, and he was like, "I hate him."
Yeah, that was pretty much what he said.
That make my heart break, Skipper. My heart broke.
He basically said, go back to 1.3 except for these things that I'm going to itemize for you because you did not do the things. All right.
Pretty much.
So VG Play Lover 1, 500 Ice. Optic Beast 73, 500 Ice. Huskies Rock 321, 500 Ice. We have sent you private messages on Twitch. Find your inbox, give us your player name, or tell Naked Green in chat, and she will record it for you. There's one more thing. Would you do us the great honor of pulling up this mysterious wolf?
All right, let me see if I can find that real quick. But first, you guys go to Cat Crawl. The
wolf is crawl. Ah.
All right, so he's going to pull up this wolf that some of you may have seen if you tuned into the special Southeast Asia appreciation stream.
Wolf.
Is the wolf now
This is
live?
now a wolf. This is now a wolf.
All right. So we wanted to. So there's been a lot of speculation, which has been really fun. Is this a skin for a jungle monster? Is this a Taka skin? Is this a hero? Is this a Kraken skin? What is this wolf? So there's no one better than the lead hero designer of the game to announce what this wolf is, and we're not saying anything else other than that, but what is this wolf? Is it a skin? Is it something else?
Just to confirm, this is a turret skin, right?
That would actually be quite awesome. To confirm, officially, this wolf is the next hero.
All right. This wolf is the next hero. Stay tuned. Likely next week you'll start seeing some lore and some other information regarding this wolf. But so an animal hero coming to the fold.
It is. Now, before I leave you guys, there's one more thing that I can help you guys out with in talking about the current balance changes that are on Scarf that you've seen us going through with Koshka and previous iterations. I can explain for you guys, if you care, how and why these things occur, or I can let you guys get back to what you're doing. So how about this? If you really actually want to hear some of the live design thinking of why these things occur, go ahead and type yes in the chat. If I see a whole bunch of yeses in the chat, I'll go ahead and give you guys like a 2-minute wax eloquent of where these thinkings come from inside my brain.
And if you
I
don't
see any yeses,
if you don't want him to, then type wax eloquent.
So this is going to be a yes.
Yes. So if you guys want to, all right. It seems like there's plenty of yeses. Okay.
Or they can't spell eloquent.
Yeah. Or you can't spell eloquent. Okay. So here's how it works. As of the start of this year, moving into January, we were seeing that a lot of our early carries, our crystal carries, these are characters that are like Koshka, characters that are like Celeste, that are primarily crystal, were being bullied a lot in our meta. And one of the things that I believed moving out of the end of last year was that a lot of the power for our carry should be in their CR. And usually that's where we put it. So the crystal ratios on their abilities were very high, but it also meant that their damage potential was very high. They were item hungry. You would have to buy a lot in order to make that happen. I still believe that is a fundamental premise behind making a solid hero, especially a carry. That said, one of the punishments that you get with those kinds of effects is that when you are losing a game, it makes losing a lot faster and a lot more frustrating. You just don't have the gold, you don't have the items to be able to stay relevant. And so it meant early game mistakes, if you were playing those heroes, were really devastating. You couldn't get the gold to catch back up and the enemy team could steamroll you. So at the start of this year, we started making smaller corrections where we were like, you know what? We want to make it a little bit more approachable and easy and gentle for people to play these heroes and less punishing if you make a mistake. So we moved some of their damage out of their CR and into their base values for their abilities.
CR being their
Crystal ratios, yes, sorry about that. The CR being their crystal ratios. That did help. That made it a little bit more gentle. If you made a mistake early on, you do an early jungle invade with Koshka, you screw up, you die, you're behind the rest of the team in levels and now in gold, you would have a chance of coming back. It wasn't a foregone conclusion that you would lose the game. And ultimately, it felt better for the losing teams to be able to still find ways of putting crystal carries in the meta. That said, what happens to the winning team when you put the damage in the base values? Well, as long as you balance it so that the heroes have a lot of other incentives in their items to spend their gold on, like they need energy regen, they need health, they need... thanks, Battle Man! Thank you very much. They need energy, they need health, they need movement speed, they need a lot of these other elements. If there's a lot of other targets for their gold, you're still okay. They're going to end up being able to spend their gold elsewhere. But what you saw with the tank Koshka emerging, that's when we rebalanced her energy needs so she no longer had to spend gold on it. And suddenly it was a sum of all bad things coming together at once. Any Koshka player could spend all of their gold completely on defense and still have the damage values. Having a hero that is durable and lethal at the same time is toxic, and we know that, and we try to avoid that at all possible costs. It does mean we may end up trying to migrate some of their damage back into their CRs. It may be the best place for it, but we want to make sure that we end up at a balance where the hero feels okay when you're losing, and doesn't feel like you would have made a poor choice by picking them, but doesn't feel like you can go ahead and spend all of your gold completely on defense items, make yourself incredibly durable, and then smack the I can win button and win the game. So that's where our thinking is. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a teeter-totter and a balance beam. Scarf's values right now were a little bit more forgiving because early on his kit was very difficult to play, and it made sure that if you made mistakes early in the game that you weren't punished for it. But it does mean now that in the exact same way that you saw with Koshka, early game Scarfs can go very tanky and still have very reliable damage, and we will be correcting that in the next update. Sorry for waxing eloquent for so long.
No, that was awesome. I think players love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, except for that guy who's like, nice explanation, now you can stop, LOL.
That was like...
Thanks, bro!
That was like when Zkent was like explaining cooldown acceleration versus cooldown reduction.
And everybody was just like, we don't care, please leave us alone.
That's what you get for asking that.
No, it's my fault. Yeah, so awesome. A ton of people asking the name of the wolf. I don't know if we want to do that today or if they got to stay tuned for future
I think you guys are
things.
going to have to stay tuned. You're
Yeah,
going to have to stay tuned
next time.
on that one. I can't tell you the name of the wolf yet.
There's a lot of lore to come. Likely we'll see it there, if not other places, as we reveal more and more. But yeah, wolf hero, waxing poetic, and other good things.
Pretty much.
We did ice this round.
We did.
We have more King of the Hill.
Let's finish things off with the last game.
All right, we have the game. Boop. Let's do this game. Boop. So this...
Can you answer Ketsu's question?
Oh, sure. What is it? Will you take precautions in the future to allow hot fixes even when you have unfinished code in between updates, is the question. Basically talking about the hero balance.
Yeah, the hero balance stuff. So we're always cautious with our hotfixes, and we want to make sure that it's good. You just keep in mind, though, this is a worldwide game. Like we have it in a lot of countries, not every country in the world, but a lot of them. So rolling out a hotfix means updating quite a bit of tech on the back end, but most importantly, we don't get to update the text inside of the client if we roll out a hotfix. So for some things, like live design, if we have made a change to a hero and we push the hero out, we could hotfix it on the server because all the damage is calculated on the server, but it would mean that the values that people are seeing in the front end of their client would be misleading, and we try to do that as little as humanly possible. That said, it's always an option for us to be able to hotfix. We try to use it judiciously and when we feel that it's necessary.
So Juan 23, maybe the most pertinent, important question today. Can you do a Jewel skin of Jewel riding a llama?
Is it physically possible to do a skin of Jewel riding a llama? Yes, it is physically possible for us to do that. Will we do it? I cannot make any promises, but it's a great idea. We're going to put it on the idea board, and we will get back to you.
These are the important questions that can only be answered when Captain Nito is here. We are going to find out who wins, who is the initial winner of East Asia King of the Hill, and then stay tuned because along with more ice, we will show you the Krull Tier 2 art. The Death Metal Kroll Tier 2 art yet to come in this broadcast. I love an all-skin comp here, including a bug pedal.
Hey,
Ruin,
this is a different team playing pedal. So pedal in East Asia is apparently awesome.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Hey,
I love
you
you guys. It was awesome. Right before I leave, Ketsuaka, you just asked to clarify. We cannot speed up client builds any faster than what we currently do because we always have to go through Apple approval. So no matter what, even if we wanted to do a hotfix immediately and we had the code immediately ready, we still are gated by Apple's approval process. So the speed of a hotfix for a client can only be as fast as Apple is willing to go. And they go as fast as they can, but ultimately it's not instantaneous.
All right, thank you so much, boss.
It was
Appreciate
great talking to you guys. Goodbye.
Very, very cool. So we have in this match Invincible Armada versus Team Rock, which is Songho, Wine, and Ruin. So so Invincible Armada changed up the team members for the finals, which is absolutely fine to do, but an interesting decision considering their success in match 1. So now we have Jaw, which means a master or top or best of, and is widely known as the best Adagio player in Korea. So he's often called Jadagio, which is really fun. Null Moon and Banana. And banana means potato in Korean.
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. All right. Let's do this match. What has happened, Zken?
Well, Petal died, which is unfortunate because I was really expecting Petal to kick some butt. However, she traded her life for Arden.
Into a twirly death. So no scarf in this game. So the bug pedal not countering anyone per se. Going double swift shooter, getting some attack speed out of that fantastic attack range that pedal has.
Oh yeah.
No one can match the attack range of the pedal.
Most definitely. I actually look forward to seeing how this pedal plays out because she already has the early main candy. I think that Team Rocket's gonna look to push pretty early on. And we have actually a Celeste in the lane on Null Moon, so
tell me about we don't necessarily see as much of a Celeste versus Ringo lane matchup. What does that tell you? What are you looking for there?
So Celeste is it's actually a complete skill matchup because if Celeste is really good at landing her heliogenesis, then Ringo can actually not really punish her too hard. However, if she misses even like a single one in a trade, she will get completely destroyed by Ringo. So Ringo has an easier time in that matchup, I feel, but a really skilled Celeste player versus a really skilled Ringo player, it'll be a pretty close match.
All right, there's a blood for blood in on a funny-looking Munyon. Twirly death. There's a core collapse that catches 2 people. You see the heliogenesis poke coming out from that artillery mage who can lob those stars in. Lots of damage being done on Team Rock. Banana getting caught.
Banana going down.
Banana going down. There's a blood for blood, but Arden perhaps overcommitted there. A heliogenesis. You can see the additional damage, the more damage that heliogenesis stars and supernovas are doing in 1.4, making Celeste an even better pick.
Yeah, Celeste is actually really, really good, especially once you get into the siege game. Like, she can zone people, like, when her team is trying to take down turrets. She can zone the enemy team so well. Like, just make it so they don't ever want to walk past one of those stars, because if they do, she drops another one, boom. The explosion just does so much damage.
I see some people mentioning the loading screen exploit. That was just a mess up on our part. That was something that was working correctly all the way up until we shipped when we accidentally introduced a mistake there. So that's our bad, and we do apologize for that. It's completely fixed internally and will be fixed in the next update. What we do recommend for any form of competitive play, whether formal or informal, is just to make your own house rules regarding that. But we are very sorry for that. It was a silly mistake that we didn't catch because it was a bug that was introduced so late in the process that we had already signed off on it working correctly. So very strange and unfortunate that that snuck in, but it will absolutely be corrected in the next update.
Most definitely. All right, right here we have Team Rock. Just probably gonna go right into Team Invincible Armada. Maybe they're gonna start a fight, maybe not. Start to say the player does come out. Looks like they're looking to pick one up. No such luck. Everyone's gonna run away, and not too much is gonna happen.
Jeff DJ says Kroll skin is hot, but I was expecting a bikini Kroll skin much hotter.
Maybe.
Maybe we dropped the ball on that one.
Maybe it's a tier 3.
Sorry, Jeff.
Maybe it's tier 2.
Sorry, Jeff.
Who knows?
All right, so back to this game. But yeah, so if you missed the very beginning, we talked a lot about ESL. The next ESL Cup Series begins Sunday. Definitely tune in for that. Should be a lot of fun. The first one was a ton of fun. We even got a little more involved than we expected to. And we'll see if Banana is going to come in here. Standoff in the shot brush.
You're staring at... Oh, wow. That was a super early infusion.
Really, really early.
Holy cow.
Spectator even in on it, making sure we noticed that.
That was unexpected. I rarely see infusions come out this early in a game.
For the people saying one random bug or another, email support@superevilmegacorp.com. Just because it's happening to you doesn't mean it's widespread, so definitely report it.
Oh,
all right, a core collapse misses, a spontaneous combustion misses. So those Munions just going up and...
Oh, man. No, so Pale used spontaneous combustion, and where the Munions exploded, the seeds are left. So...
And
all Celeste does is... No, she just dropped a heliogenesis and they all died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's rough.
All right, there's a Pouncy Fun into a Twirly Death. Ruin taking some damage, but Banana getting the worst of it. And Zhao is going to go down as well. So now Null Moon forced to back away, and this is going to be most likely a gold mine. Sangho making sure that Null Moon can't snipe that gold mine, and he might go down as well. So you could see what Null Moon was trying to do there, was trying to make sure that he was in a position to try to steal the gold mine with a heliogenesis, but getting a little too close and paying the price.
Most definitely. So that's actually going to hurt Invincible Armada a lot, because Null Moon just spent 500 gold for nothing. And Team ROK, like, they just picked up 3 kills. They picked up the gold mine. Things are going to definitely go their way for quite a while, unless Invincible Armada can stall out for a bit. And I don't know if that's possible, because they have the one range character on their team, Celeste. And while her wave clear is good, playing against a Petal and a Ringo, I don't know if they can defend their turrets.
All right, for all the people asking, after this match, we will show the in-game footage of Death Metal Curl again. And we will show, for the very first time anywhere in the whole wide world, the Tier 2 Krull, Death Metal Curl art.
Sounds good.
After this match, along with Ice.
Sounds good. All right, so Invincible Armada grouping up yet again. There's a couple B-butts sticking around their jungle. They're pretty cute. But in any case, Rock definitely coming out with a pretty strong advantage as point in the game. 2.7k up. Not huge, but pretty good. The Petal definitely doing some good work. She is just slowly poking down the team of Invincible Armada, because it's very difficult for Invincible Armada to engage onto Team ROK at this point. Koshka just hit level 6. Arden is not quite yet level 6, and even when they do engage, if Petal uses spontaneous combustion on the Koshka, she's going to explode. So it's going to be pretty rough.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Sangho just trying to get all of this farm. You see the heliogenesis stars falling from the sky. That's what you can do with Celeste, obviously, is poke and harass, and also pick up some gold in the process.
I'm actually a little bit surprised Celeste went for a Dragonheart over the reflex block. I think having that, especially because she is the primary backline for Invincible Armada, Ryan is probably going to jump on her almost every single time, and she's going to need that reflex block to block.
Making it increasingly important in this case to save the core collapse to peel for yourself, to stun enemies who jump on top of you rather than trying to use it offensively. Here's a Hellfire Brew to start this fight. Celeste is going to get caught. A Vanguard helps mitigate some of the damage. Wine now looking for a target. Yummy Catnip Frenzy on Banana, who is going to go down quickly. Wine now looking for his next target. A Flare goes out. There's a Pouncy Fun, followed by a Twirly Death. Jaw trying to escape under the turret. There's the turret fire as Wine turns around and backs away. A Gauntlet goes down, but Arden dies. There's a stun on Ruin, but the Ace buff is going to help them heal to full.
And reflex block coming out pretty early for Sangho. That probably saved his life. Even though he had the Ace buff, I'm pretty sure the next shot probably would kill him without that reflex block. Or it would have been pretty close. So really well picked up by him. And now you're just going to see... I'm expecting Rock to run away with this game, because they have a team comp that's fantastic at pushing down turrets. And Invincible Armada is behind enough that I don't think they can stop them. So really early game team composition coming out from ROK. And once they hit this like very early, like 8 to 12 minute spike, they should just run away with it.
All right, Wine now making sure to get a little more jungle farm. The blood for blood comes out as Jaw tries to get there first. There's a Pouncy Fun in, but this is an interesting engagement by Banana. I'm not sure they're quite ready to fight this battle.
Yeah, I don't think Invincible Mario could take a single fight at this point. There's 2 ranged characters on the side of ROK, and they're taking a good amount of damage right now, but look at that. ROK jumps in and just explodes people. This is pretty rough. Yep.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but Wine getting the kill there. And that is another ace as Team Rock with a good showing so far.
Yep. Team Rock beating Team Scissors. That's just how it is.
For anyone who joined us late, the Wolf from the Southeast Asia Appreciation stream is the next hero in Vainglory. Death Metal Krull coming soon to your game. That is the Krull skin. We've shown what Tier 1 looks like. We're going to do a little sneak peek at Tier 2 as well.
Mm-hmm. And Team Rock is taking over Invincible Armada's jungle. And I honestly think, I don't see Rock losing this at this point. They have the range. They're able to take down turrets pretty easily, and they have complete control over the jungle. So Invincible Armada, they have to drop Heliogenesis into every single bush just to walk through their jungle, and that's gonna be rough.
So base Gandalf, the Corpus the Nightmare Goat, that was an April Fool's gag and is not a real hero, although I hold out hope for one day. Yummy Cat and Frenzy, but Wine blocks it on the edge of the gauntlet wall. Wine now is relentlessly in on Jaw and on Banana. Banana's going to fall. Here comes Celeste's ultimate, doing some damage, but it's not nearly enough. So the Solar Storm taking a nice chunk, but it's all for naught as the ace buff heals them back up to full. Republic of Korea, very just kind of workmanlike here in getting the job done.
They know exactly what they're doing. Every single time they get a good team fight, they just go take a turret. They don't take 2 turrets. They do whatever they want at this point. They're so far ahead. They're 10k up, and it's only 12 minutes in.
RG Solo Man, 5,000. You are correct.
They're using spontaneous. They surrendered.
Oh my goodness! So a great day for Petal.
No kidding.
In King of the Hill today. So, you know, Petal kind of widely considered to be a little bit under, or at least not as common a pick at high elo, although still a very, very popular hero at, you know, mid and lower range elo. Having a terrific performance today at the kind of pinnacle of play in East Asia. So, especially with Scarfs running wild, hard counter to Scarf is Petal. Maybe time to take another look.
Yeah, very, very impressive play coming out of Team ROK right there. And they are the first champions of the East Asian King of the Hill.
All right, congratulations, Team Rock. They are Kings of the Hill of East Asia. At some point, we'll do like cross play where the Kings of the Hill in the different regions battle.
We'll have like some sort of round robin on every single server somehow.
For sure, but it's just really fun to show off a little bit of the meta, a little bit of the teams and what's popular in these different regions. So thank you to all of the teams in Korea who participated, and congratulations to Team Rock.
Most definitely.
Very, very cool.
I think you guys are ready to see some more Krull stuff.
All right, so while I'll get the ice ready, we're going to show, let's just show beginning to end. Let's show all the Krull stuff.
All right, so first, we got the splash art.
All right, this is Tier 1 of Death Metal Krull.
And 2, we have, 1 second, I'm opening up some files. We got the Krull skin footage.
Oh wait, real quick, I got to tell them something to type. Naked Green, what should the keyword be for Rock?
Rock.
Yeah.
R-O-C, right?
Okay.
R-O-K?
R-O-K, of course, R-O-K. All right, so type, I got to go back to keyword, R-O-K. So type R-O-K to win ice.
Yup. All right, we have Krull running around the jungle, killing minion camps. He uses Spectral Smite. That minion goes down. Doesn't stand much of a chance against this Krull. Level 12 Krull already. It's probably only like 2 minutes into the game. I think he's kind of OP.
Death Metal Krull, when he does the Spectral Smite, you see that guitar coming down from the sky in devastating fashion. I think we're going to see a From Hell's Heart. There it is. Hellraiser, now no longer a sword. It's now a guitar. Phenomenal. The Mohawk, the plaid pants, from the bands that I listen to anyway. I'm old. But that was popular for you youngins. That was very popular.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Or you youngin.
Yeah, and the spikes on the shoulders.
Pretty fantastic.
Curl is fantastic on live right now. We're seeing two different builds. We're seeing kind of the Shinkaigen build, which is the all about the on-hit effects on Dead Man's Rush. So it's all about maxing Dead Man's Rush, getting an Aftershock, getting a Shiver Steel, really focusing on Dead Man's Rush and just making people's lives miserable running out of the brush. And then we're seeing the Jetpacks Crawl, which I love. I love what I call the Jetpacks Crawl, which is much more about attack speed and spectral smite, although it does also involve a Shiver Steel. But watch some of the red games from the ESL to see the Jetpacks Crawl.
All right, let's do these ice winners, and then we're going to show off the final skin.
ESL On Demand, I just want to put it in chat one more time. So the people who want to see the ESL games that they missed, they can see it there and go check out the Jetpacks Crawl.
Yep.
All right, so let me do ice, and then we'll do
the final reveal.
All right, so hold on. I'm going to do this real quick.
So much ice is going to be given out. All of 503 people? Or maybe 4 people if we get someone that doesn't really need ice.
All right, let's do some ice.
And it's going to be
the first winner
of 500 ice.
Of 500 ice is... You can stop saying rock. Please stop saying rock at this point, because it doesn't accomplish anything.
Rock.
It is spinning and stuck. We'll do another one.
You can see it right there. It's
all right.
Up top.
Ray of Light VG, congratulations. Wins 500 ice. Ray of Light, we are sending you a private message on Twitch. You must respond with your player name. Wins 500 ice. Need
congratulations.
Player name. If you can't figure out how to do that, you can email support@superevilmegacorp.com. Bad gateway. 502 bad
I think you
gateway.
sent too many messages.
They think I'm spamming?
Maybe you are spamming.
All right. Oops. Let me try that one more time. Bad gateway. All right, I'll make a note. So for anyone who wins in this round, it looks like I'm going to need to send you your message later. Or send Vangloria a private message on Twitch with your player name. Ray of Light wins 500 ice. Let's do the rest of the winners. Next winner, Dernials.
Dernials, you win 500 ice. That's 500 whole ice. That's a lot of ice.
All right. Try this one more time.
And the last person to win 1 ice.
Oh, yeah. The last winner will be the 1 ice winner and join the prestigious 1 Ice Guild. Player name. Let's see if it works this time or not. All right, I'm not even going to wait to find out. Oh, that went through. All right, so Dernials, just reply to the message that
we are now dropping frames.
All right.
At least we're dropping frames at the end.
Yeah, just wait until the lag is over before we show the specialness.
Yep.
All right. The next winner, we're going to wait. The lag will take care of itself.
It's taking its time. Let's wait on it. I think no, not quite yet. You can still get the last winner first.
All right, the last winner is the person who's going to enter the 1 Ice Guild. Find Exceptions, who is your leader. You have the prestigious ability to challenge any King of the Hill whenever you see fit to a match, and if you win, I don't know, ice falls from the sky. I have no idea. It's amazing. All right, so the last winner, and this is the person. Yeah, please stop saying rock. It accomplishes nothing at this point. The 1 Ice winner. The winner of 1 Ice is
Nyamari.
Nyamari, congratulations.
I don't know if they can even hear us. It's like
1 Ice and joins the 1 Ice Guild.
Well, this is interesting. It appears to have... It's okay now?
Is it okay now?
Should be okay now.
All right, Nyamari, get in touch with us. We're sending you a message. Tell us your player name and find Exceptions. Find Exceptions, who is your team leader. So need player name and find Exceptions VG. He's your team leader for the 1 Ice Guild. So congratulations, you are the newest member of the 1 Ice Guild, a very prestigious club. And you have the power, unlike any other, to challenge a King of the Hill. It's very, very exciting. All right. So now, do we think
it is time?
Is it okay with the lags?
It's totally good now.
All right.
All right, it's time. I'm gonna hit
Let's
this
show
button.
it. Tier 2 art for Death Metal Crawl.
This button right here is pressed. Boom.
There it is.
What a beast.
The axe is an axe.
What a beast.
The axe guitar is an axe. There's the gas mask that we alluded to. Maybe he goes to the Masquerade every now and then. I don't know. But that's what Death Metal Crawl Tier 2 looks like. Oh my goodness.
Pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness. Phenomenal. I'm really, really excited to be playing with the Crawl skin. So sweet. Let's leave it up a little bit extra time. Yeah, the pyrotechnics coming up for Death Metal Crawl Tier 2. Looks a little emaciated.
He's pretty beast.
Yeah, he's a little bit upset with life, or with death, as it were. And he's got that giant axe of a guitar. Maybe that's one heck of a guitar right there.
He has like a Vainglory logo belt buckle.
He does, doesn't he? Don't want to sit down with that. That's scary right there.
All right.
Don't let him jump on your shoulders.
That's all, folks.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Are we done?
We are done.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. The wolf is a hero. Congratulations, Team Rock, King of the Hill, and People Won Ice, and good things were had. Make sure you tune in to ESL this Sunday for the next Cup Series. Congratulations to Team Unknown, who took the first Cup Series. We're going to do a Super Evil Mega Raid of someone. Help us do a Super Evil Mega Raid. We didn't line up someone this week, which is kind of silly on our part. So let's see who's on right now. I want to pick someone who is doing raising money for St. Jude if possible.
Okay.
So I see Battle Explosion, who's often on Miss Vixen's stream. So let's make sure he's really streaming Vainglory. And
He's totally streaming Vainglory.
All right, so we're going to do him. So I am going to put it in chat. So go to Battle Explosion and type Super Evil Mega Raid.
You don't need spaces when you use hashtags. You're doing it all wrong.
I'm doing it wrong. All right, we'll put it all together.
There you go.
It's a little harder to read. All right.
That's the point of hashtags.
Super Evil Mega Raid. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Go to Battle Explosion. Give him a big Super Evil Mega Raid. Freak him the freak out. And make his follower notification go off 1,000 times.
Yes.
It will be fun. Thank you for watching today.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Farewell.
Bye.